have no overlay made for this, so I'm just gonna host you for a bit.
Hey everybody, welcome to Drunkards and Dragons Misstrem. Sorry, we've been off for a week or so. We had some changes, as you can tell. We have a new player. The Purple Mist is taking over for a tomb.
Woo!
Chef Boyardee had to go to where he wasn't able to play. So, last time our group met up with the tomb, we lost Varian and Amir. They went back to go help her village, and because she had a vision.
Nope. Yes.
Yeah, they had a vision.
Not her village.
Or
her people.
Sorry, she went back to help her people. Yeah, they had a vision they were being attacked. Varian left a note. We went back to the tree lady. She asked if we could go eradicate the goblins, and we did. Anubis was able to talk them into getting their leader to come out, and then we killed them.
Sneaky bastard I am.
And then we backed off out of the cave to get some rest. It was a long battle. We left off. We're getting ready to rest for our overnight, and we'll pick it up from there. Let our DM.
So how are you guys doing your long rest? Where are you going? You're outside of the cave. You don't hear any noise coming from the inside of the cave yet, but you're all hurt. Some of you are hurt more than the others. So how are you taking your long rest? Where are you taking it?
We're gonna take it just off of the cave and I thought there were trees or something right off.
There's a lot of forest, but I need to know where.
Yeah, to where we can still see the entrance.
Cave entrance, yeah.
But
how far do you want to be?
Like 100 yards or so.
100 yards?
Is that too far? 100? Can we still see it? No.
There's a clearing around the cave. That's probably about 100 feet. I think there's like a 100-foot clearing.
Okay.
And then you guys are kind of like there's a few hills around it, so you could probably get to like 150 feet as far as you could get to still have like a sight line.
Okay. Yeah, that works.
Yeah, 300. There's a little bit too much trees. So 150 feet.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay. And then are you guys just camping on the ground or?
Yeah. Got our.
Okay. I'm to assume. Are you making a fire? Or not making a fire?
No fire.
Okay. Who's staying up for first watch?
I'll stay up.
Anubis, apparently.
Hey, roll a perception check.
Say my name.
Oh shit! I wasn't ready for this.
Metzel.
Okay. Perception.
Goddamn right.
I see all. Not all of nothing.
Okay. So yeah, looking out, you don't really seem to notice anything.
Damn
Everyone
trees.
goes by without a hitch. Who's next?
Enix will go next.
Today is the first day of the rest
Roll
of your
a
life.
perception check.
Nice.
14.
Very nice.
Yeah, your watch goes by pretty clear. About half an hour before it's over, you do hear the sound of footsteps. Like, not necessarily like around you and or not approaching you, but you hear probably like 20 feet off into the distance. Like the cave's probably in front of you, 150 feet, and then it's off to the right, 20 feet about. You hear the sound of footsteps. They're not approaching you, though. They appear to be walking by.
Can I get to where I can stealthily go see if I can see?
Yeah, roll a stealth check. Yeah, just roll a regular stealth check.
28.
Yeah. They rolled really well, and they still don't see you. Yeah, you sneak up to the group, and you see about 4 goblins. There's 2 with bows in the back. Actually, no, this is 4 goblins and 2 wargs. The 2 in the front are riding them, and then the 2 in the back have bows, and they appear to be looking around. The wargs are sniffing, and they may have caught your scent, but they appear to have lost it because they're going past your camp.
Yeah, I'll just keep an eye.
Okay. They eventually go past and leave. Third watch. Okay, just roll a perception check. This is the last watch. Yeah, your watch goes by without disturbance.
Right.
Fucking sucky ass goblins.
Everybody's back up to full.
Yeah, everybody has all their spell slots, all their hit dice. Everybody's back up to full. I'll help you with that. All your abilities are recharged. There we go. So,
I say we go back in and finish what we started.
I'm down for that.
Let's go, sire.
there's your horse there. It wasn't on this map. So what are you guys doing? As you come up during the day, the sun's peeking over the mountains. Anubis, you look into the mountains and you still see that little glimmer. Because this is kind of where you were. It's as the sunrise, you actually see it. Yeah, it appears to be. You can't see it. It's just like a glimmer, but it doesn't look like it's a glimmer from snow. It looks like metal reflecting. So.
I need to go to the glimmer eventually.
It's far away though.
Eventually.
That's probably the guy that we were Tinkerer. Agree with.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Yeah, last night I saw some of those guys out looking for it. Scared them away. Nothing with my dragonborn. Took off running.
You're dragging what?
You know.
What are you dragging?
What?
Hey, so what do you guys do?
I just said they were scared.
Let's go in.
He's being stealthy.
Nah, we trumped our way through. I'm just kidding. Let's do it.
We're not like going in and saying we're back.
We're back.
Are you being stealthy or you're not being stealthy?
Yeah, let's
Are you
catch you by
going
surprise.
regular walking speed or half speed, which is stealth?
Half speed.
Okay, so everybody roll a stealth check. So in your abilities, just hit stealth. Attuned, you roll this at disadvantage because you're wearing heavy armor. So Attuned, roll again and take the lower number.
Okay.
Because you're wearing heavy armor, so it gives you a disadvantage on stealth checks.
12 for Enix.
And 12. So I got a 9.
Everybody rolled shit.
14 for Logan. Good thing fucking Enix has a.
I know, plus 10, roll a 2. Got a 12.
Jeez.
Sneaking up to the cave, you get to the entrance. You're at the entrance.
We'll go in.
Okay, going in, you see the wall.
Of wood.
The gate is the gate's wide open. Enix, make a perception check. Because you have the highest passive. Believe.
9.
Yeah, you don't hear anything.
Yeah. They're scared.
They're scared.
Favor.
Well, hold on. I'm not gonna put you in the cave because it is gone. So It's okay. I remember. So walking in there, walking past the cave goes deeper. Eventually, you come to an area where you see. It's completely pitch black. So who has dark vision?
Bryn?
Ildren's the only person that can see. Okay. Ildren, you see on the floor what appear to be
Blind as a bat.
like discarded hay piles and stuff, like makeshift beds.
Is this beyond where we attack these guys?
Oh yeah, this is far beyond.
I'm gonna cast light on my staff.
That's gonna ruin your stealth checks. Okay. Whew. Cast light. Everybody can see now. You all see discarded hay piles, a few broken and ruined tents in a corner. The cave goes to your right. There's another it continues off to your right. Looking around, what do you guys do?
We'll head off in the direction we think they.
So following the cave goes off to your right, you eventually get to a split. There's a right path and a left path.
We see if there's any recent foot traffic.
Roll a survival check or investigation check. Investigation. Roll investigation.
21.
You notice, this is Ildren?
Phoenix.
Enix notices a right where the cave splits, like against that flat part of the wall, there appears to be a dumped out pile of coal, like burned, or it's more ash. And looking around, you find a few broken pieces of metal and a few broken blades. Appears there have been a forge that was set up here that is no longer set up. And then you see more footprints go to the left than go to the right, but they appear to be the same age. Kind of recent, but not like within it. Not like somebody just walked here, but yeah.
Well, it looks like definitely more people went that way. I say we go the other way.
Let's do it, sire.
Sire.
Australian to British. Okay, I like it. So you guys, everybody goes right?
Yes. Let's go right.
Yes.
Okay, who's leading the way? I need a party order.
I'll go first.
Probably.
And who's keeping the lookout?
Obviously. Oh wait, we have light, huh?
Yeah. So I assume Ildren's probably in the middle somewhere.
Yeah.
That works.
Make whoever's keeping watch make a perception check.
Am I doing survival or no?
You do not need to know because you're not traveling
Okay.
distance. You're just following a cave.
Oh, then
Perfect.
two of us do a perception.
One of you because
6.
you're in a dark cave.
Oh, then yeah, 6. Yeah, looks good up ahead.
Sorry, I'm pulling up my notes for the cave real quick.
Awesome.
I need Anubis to make a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh. Luckily, I have no skill in
You
this
have advantage on
proficiency.
it though because of danger sense.
I have advantage because of danger sense, which won't matter because I rolled a 4. Just kidding.
Well, we take the one on the left. Yeah. Well, he rolled the first one, and then he rolled it
6
twice. by
and then
accident.
4. Garbo.
So you guys watch as Anubis he steps on a piece of stone that is not stone, and he falls through a tarp and into a spike pit.
Spike
Anubis
pit.
takes. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw real quick.
Ha ha ha. 13.
Oh, you pass it. You pass it. So you take 6 points of piercing damage, not half because you're not raging, and you feel like you would have been poisoned and got poison damage, but you resisted it.
All right. Don't worry, guys. Little knee scrape. I'm good. Didn't see the tarp.
It's
there.
a 10 foot by 10 foot pit.
No, I could
10 foot by 10
jump
foot by
out of
10
there.
foot. Make a athletics or acrobatics check, your choice.
Obviously,
How far-
athletics.
How far down does he go?
10 feet. It's 10 feet by 10 feet by 10 feet.
I'm 8 foot tall, so my hands could
Yeah,
reach.
it's easy enough. It was more just to see how well you do it. It takes you a little bit longer than you would like, but
Yeah. Is that knee
the
scrape?
cave.
Little
The cave is about 11 feet wide, so this trap takes up most of it. And there's like slight edges on the side.
Are we
So what do
able
you
to help him up? Help him out?
Oh yeah, he gets out. It's not that hard to get out for him. He's really tall.
I'll lead the way. I'll check for traps. Didn't think these things were
How are you
smart
getting
enough for that.
around? How are you
Yeah,
getting
you should have
around
done
it?
that a little earlier. Got a little knee scrape.
We can't
Yeah,
get
we
around it.
didn't K make stronger.
How are you getting around the trap? It's pretty easy to see, but the edges are like half a foot at most on the sides of it. So how are you getting around it?
Is there any boulders or anything around?
No. No, you don't have to roll a perception check. There's no boulders right now.
We're getting around, or like at the pit,
Yeah,
but it's like dead center, so we have to like, can we shimmy on the edge, or?
it's a half a foot edge at most on either side.
I'm gonna throw everybody across.
I think I
But
can.
your
jump.
jumping distance is I just learned this today actually. Your jumping distance is 3 plus your strength modifier.
So 7.
7 feet, so you can jump 7 feet.
Four.
Damn, dude. Freaking, I should be in NBA basketball. This is 8 foot tall, 7 foot jump, vertical. I got this.
That goes for, I don't know about vertical, but for distance, yes.
Dang it. No
Vertical jump, I
7
think is, I
foot.
don't know. I don't know if they have rules for vertical jump.
All right. Would I be able to throw everybody? Probably not a tomb.
A tomb's
I'm too big.
he's like
I'm like
300
massive.
pounds. He's 300 pounds wearing heavy armor.
Doesn't my powerful build help with that?
Let me see how strong.
I would help you to lift him, yeah.
I can.
But throwing him 10 feet, it's a bit different.
Push. Push him really hard.
I'm pretty sure that's a fat joke.
Yes, it was a
Hey,
fat
you're an
joke.
elephant, man, so
Hey man, you were the one eating the peanuts earlier.
you're also as tall. You're as tall as Anubis.
I
Like,
mean, I love peanuts. They're good.
so,
I'd do anything
looking
for peanuts.
across, you see that the cave goes deeper.
Children might be able to fly everybody across.
Ildren cannot. He is not strong enough.
Everybody get on
Well,
my back.
Wait,
That's
you
fine.
said it was 10? It was 10 across, right?
10 across, yes.
So I wouldn't make it through.
Ildren, I think if I get on your back, I'd kill you.
Yeah.
But Ildren cannot lift
You may be right.
even Enix.
You may be right.
Well, maybe we go the other way. I just
or
don't. But
we could.
can we
wait,
just crawl down
there-
it? Like,
There's a lot of
Shimmy,
spikes and a lot of. So looking down into the pit, what you see is there's like, it's just layered with spikes. There's taller spikes that are like 2 feet tall, and the shorter spikes that are like 1 foot tall, and then there's other spikes that are like various degrees below 1 foot.
Is there,
And they all seem to be coated with something.
is there any way I could like
Hold on.
kunai across with a rope and then tight rope across? Could we like tight rope across?
Make
like
a
shimmy?
perception check.
can I cast?
No, I want to do the circus move real quick. You don't really see. You might be able to tie it to something over there, or you could have 2 people hold it. That requires 1 person getting across.
Well, I can get
Yes.
across. No problem.
Okay, yeah, get across and then hold it, and I'll throw the knife over to you.
I love that you use your blessed by a god power to cross like 10-foot ravines. You've used that twice this campaign to literally do. You're just like, I'm just gonna turn into an angel and fly across. That's it for the day, guys.
That's it.
Well, hey man, if it's you got to do
I
what
can
you got
destroy
to do.
demons with this, but I'm gonna use it to do this one inconvenience.
No problem.
You see, as
Well, hold on.
Ildren
Before I do
glows
that, I got
glowing.
a better idea. So I have erupting earth that I can cast down into the center of it to destroy the.
We'll put erupting earth in the chat.
Okay.
You just click on the spell; it goes into the chat. It's not that hard.
No, that's casting it. That's because it's an attack spell.
Okay.
Hold on, let me just copy. There you go. Here's a point you can see on the ground within range. A fountain of earth churned up and stone erupts. A 20-foot cube centered on that point. Each creature in the area, takes damage.
Are you gonna cast it? That might work, but it might make you. You might have to make a check
Yeah.
to see how effective it is.
Tell everybody back off.
Yeah, you're gonna have to back off. So.
All right.
Yeah.
Come
So
on.
this
I
is
got
gonna hit
peanuts.
the
Come on.
walls too, and the ceiling.
Yeah, back off.
How far back do you back up?
I'm actually going to cast it on the ceiling of the cave.
You could cast on. You could cast it like right. You could basically cast it anywhere and get the ceiling and the pit in the same cast.
Okay.
Because it's about 10 foot high, so it's 20 foot from the ceiling to the bottom of the pit.
Okay, but I want to.
So I would say you could just cast it right in the middle of the trap, and you would get the ceiling, the walls, everything around it.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Cast it and roll damage.
Yeah.
I
Well,
guess we could just use the one you rolled.
yeah, that's fine.
Structures
It's
are
120 feet, so I'll get back about half of that.
Yeah, 60 feet. I need to roll. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
You guys watch as the left wall and the ceiling just collapse, and the cave just like falls in, like
Nice.
stone. It fills up the pit, and then it keeps like collapsing, and you start to see bits of grass and dirt, and you kind of see like some light. The right wall is fine. Left wall and the ceiling are fucked. You cannot climb through this. You might be able to climb out through the top, but not through this.
All right. Well.
The trap is disarmed, though.
Yay!
Well, at least they can't come back that way. So,
I
yes,
climb up,
well,
peek my head through.
now I know.
Make a athletics check and then or acrobatics check, your choice.
I think we're going the other way.
Solve that pretty fast. Easily enough. You can only get your head through, though. You might be able to get your shoulders if you start like breaking the ground. But putting your head up, you see jungle floor. The cave was set into like a hill, so.
So an inner jungle, like center of the earth status.
No, like you break into the surface. It wasn't that big of a hill, and this cave doesn't appear to be that big. But you do see that there wasn't that much ground between the ceiling and the floor, which might have assisted to it. And looking around now at the walls, you realize that this cave was probably. It looks like this tunnel specifically was dug out, so that might have been another reason it collapsed.
I bring Spike in. He can dig through. No, just kidding. He's not very good at digging, but he could try.
He's good at digging. He's just not good at getting himself through the hole he makes.
Right.
Okay, so you guys go back and you go the left way?
Yeah, we're gonna.
Guess so.
Okay, who's leading?
Anubis thing.
I will again. Yep.
Then who's keeping watch or who's checking for traps?
Please check for traps this time. I don't want to get another.
Whoever's
scrape
checking for
meat.
traps has to be in the front.
I'm checking for traps while we're going.
All right, make an investigation check.
I will check for.
Investigation.
You want the rogue looking?
Oh,
for?
I'll do perception.
Yeah, you do perception.
Damn.
And then I assume Enix is in front then, since he's checking for traps.
Yeah.
11.
Wait. Anubis, listening out, you just heard the cave collapse like a few minutes ago. You don't hear like anything. It doesn't sound like anybody's here. And then you hear a
Guys,
wire snap.
it's pretty quiet.
Darts shoot out of the wall. I need Anubis and Enix to make dexterity saving throws. Anubis has advantage.
17.
Ooh. 17. Okay. So you only get hit once. Enix. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong dice. Make a Constitution saving throw real quick, Enix. Actually, no, you succeeded. You don't have to make the saving throw. You take 4 points of piercing damage. Enix and then Anubis make a Constitution saving throw because you got hit with 3 darts.
Oh.
Okay. So you only take 4. Oh, that rolled really bad. You only take 4 points of piercing damage. Not halved.
I told you to look for traps.
I was, but you said you didn't hear anything, and I looked up to see what you were saying.
Look,
Sorry.
now my elbow's scratched.
I'm gonna blame it
Got
on
a knee
Ildren.
scratch.
He wasn't.
I got an elbow scratch.
He wasn't holding the
You'll
light
be
right.
okay. You'll be okay, Anubis.
Eat your peanut.
Hold the damn light right so I can see better.
Did you just say peanut? I love a
Okay,
peanut.
continuing going forward, make another investigation check, Enix.
Take my time. Take your
Okay.
time.
Perception or
I will hold the light right
Careful
up.
there.
Anubis, you can roll another perception check, but with that one, you probably don't think you're going to learn anything new.
cool.
Okay, this time you notice the second wire and the third wire, which are closer together than the first one was to these ones. This one isn't a dart trap though. So the first wire triggers like a log trap that swings down, and then the second one triggers rocks that fall. It's like a sack of rocks that falls and then breaks open. But you're easy to point them out, and everybody can step over it if they want, or you can attempt to disarm it.
Guys, did you
Yeah, roll sleight of hand checks.
Did you know this cave is a male cave? Can't you see its sack? I'm just kidding.
I was going to say, which...
That's its uvula. Roll another sleight of hand check to disarm the second one. The first one, easy enough. You actually get to the part where the wires are connected to, and you're able to just lift those up and easily. The second one, yeah, you're easily able to just disarm these.
These weren't very well made. Easy to find, easy to disarm. Especially for...
And you start to get the sense that like goblins, man, they love trapping shit, and they know where all of them are, so they can traverse it easy.
Yeah, I think if I count right, with the trap we had going in there, this is like the 4th or 5th trap that we've encountered. Yeah, I found all but
there were 2 bear
two of
traps.
them.
So count those how you will. Continuing on, you get to the cave. Eventually, merges with the second cave on the right into a singular cave again. So you realize that these 2 caves split off, but then they reconverged.
Took a
And it
knee
seems like-
scrape for nothing.
Yeah, that might
So
have been
we
it.
wasted all that time.
You realize that might
Yes.
have been to like throw off if somebody ever was to get in here, or like for defenses, they could easily maybe collapse a tunnel if they needed to, stuff like that.
We wasted all that time, and Anubis is over here complaining about his scratches.
Hey, you didn't get
further,
scratched.
going further down, you eventually get to looking on the stone floor. Make a perception check. You get to another opening of the area. This one smells really bad. Like, I would say, Ildren, you recognize this as like dog piss and dog shit because you had those 2 mastiffs for a bit. So yeah,
Pretty,
seems like this
somebody
smells
hasn't
like it.
cleaned up after the
This cave is, by the way, smelled terrible.
Yeah, they did have some dogs they were riding. Big ugly wolves.
You recognize them as wargs, which most goblins have. They
Wargs.
either have wolves or wargs. Wargs are usually unregular goblin herds. Wargs are usually preserved for like clan leaders, but it seems evergreen goblins They don't fuck around.
Wargs are like what the orcs ride in Lord of the Rings, right? Those
Basically,
things.
Okay.
So Enix, whoever's looking around can roll a perception check. You got to another open area where it appears there may be some stuff.
Do I have to do investigation for traps? Does it look trappish?
This is searching just around an area. You could look for traps if you wanted to.
Walk over.
You don't see any traps looking
Where?
around. This cave. So this leads to like an open circular chamber, and then it goes off to the right again.
Oh, I can't see anything really. It's a little dim.
Yeah, looking around, there's you actually do find one cage. One
Anything in the
big
cage?
No, it's the door is actually, yeah, there's some bones. But the door's open. It's a big cage. It's like a 10-foot by 10-foot cage.
Take a bone, stick it in my hair.
Fair enough. Do you take like a full bone or like a piece of a bone?
Like a fingerling bone, you know, like just a little.
Okay, one of the small ones. Okay. And looking around, you do see rust on the floor where it looks like there may have been other cages that were packed up and gone. But they left the big cage for some reason.
I have a feeling they're no longer here.
It does go further down to the right.
Towards the right we go.
Onward.
This is,
Onward.
investigation check, real quick, and perception check if you want to.
I'm gonna do another perception, but I ain't gonna see shit. I hope you know.
20?
Oh, so close.
You see,
This time you notice the pressure plate that is in the middle of the cave.
Jeez.
All right.
I did not.
Don't step on that.
This one seems to have like when you step on it, it has holes in it, so spikes can like shoot up. Going around, you find this opens up into another smaller dome area where searching, I'll say with the 20, yeah, you see more rust marks from where there might have been other cages. Yeah, you could roll a perception check if you want to look around that area more, or not. Okay, so they curves off into the right. It appears that this cave goes into like a spiral.
All right. We'll keep going.
Yeah.
We don't have a map for it.
No, sorry, I don't know where it went. You don't need a map. It's theater of the mind, man.
Yeah, okay.
To the right, heading down there, who's making the investigation check real quick? This will be the sixth one. I don't know, fifth one.
A lot of them.
Right. Walking through here, it eventually opens up into another circular room. This one is not the biggest one, but it's decently sized, about 30 feet. And at the end, you see a stone throne with two braziers next to it and a very large tent behind it. Looking around, you can see that there were remnants of like tables, maybe. You see a few pieces of broken wood and chairs to where this may have been some sort of meeting room, maybe. But this is probably where the captain was, the leader was, before he was just ganked at the entrance to the cave.
Well,
it appears they left the tent too.
It's like they're gone. Guess we can search
they're
to
probably
see.
running scared.
We did kill their leader, so you know, apparently these aren't as dumb as normal goblins. I guess we'll go check the tent.
Whoever's looking in the tent can roll a investigation check.
Oh, I'll look in the tent.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll an investigation check. Looking around here, you see a nice bed. Definitely not like a bed a goblin would use. This is a hobgoblin sized. So I guess technically a goblin would use it, but not like a regular short goblin. This is definitely like a human sized bed. You see a bookshelf with a few books on it. And It appears that a lot of stuff in here has been taken, but you do find 4 gold. That seems to have been just like on the floor left,
Ooh,
probably by accident. So you can
man,
add
I'm
4
gonna be
gold.
rich at the end of this.
So yeah, there's the bookshelf. There's a painting hanging right above the bed. And then there's a nice carpet.
Hey, Ildren, look
Oh.
at my 4 gold. You wish you had this, right?
We're blessed. Blessed. Hey,
And then
Lord,
there's
looks.
the bookshelf. And that's about it. When you guys all look in there.
There's nothing on the bookshelf. Just
Do we lose Metzel?
No, there's books on the bookshelf, yeah. Appears goblins aren't big readers, so they didn't take any of them.
I can't.
what's that?
But yeah, there's books on the bookshelf.
Okay.
So. What you guys doing?
It doesn't look like there's an exit through this cave out the back, does there? There's got to be. 'cause
Judging
they
by
did-
the way the cave has curved, you assume that the wall behind the throne, if you were to somehow dig through it, would lead to the entrance.
Oh, hold on.
Just,
Lost beat.
but yeah, there we go.
No, we're good. We're good. My thing like stopped working, so I'm back.
But so this cave appears to have went in like a spiral. So you don't know how thick the wall would be to dig through it, but it appears like it would be. So it does appear like there's an exit through the back though.
Did you turn your? Oh no.
Sorry.
Yeah. So what are you guys doing now?
I can't. I guess we'll go back the way we came.
Yeah. You guys know where all the traps are, so you don't have to make any checks. Looking through the cave that you collapsed from the other side, you do see just like you don't see any light or anything. There's that you like fully collapsed on this side. Going down the other way, you avoid the pressure plate, and then you don't have to avoid any other traps because you disarm them. And yeah, you arrive to the exit of the cave, and your animals are waiting because they are well trained.
Backed out, beast. For some reason, don't capture your.
Can't see my face.
Hold on, I can see you on my
Sorry.
screen, but it's not picking you up. But hold on, 2 seconds.
Yeah, no, it's weird. Like I could only hear Caden talk, and then everybody else was frozen, and then I lost you, so I just ended it and brought myself back.
The heck, it's not you up as.
Do you want me to leave and come back again? Call me instead of having me join in.
Yeah. It's weird that it did that. Sorry guys, we'll get this back.
Tech issues. It's all my fault. I'm sorry. Something happened. Whoa.
Let me call y'all back. I quit out. I'll call y'all back here in just 2 seconds.
Okay.
Now let's see. The hell? Oh, there we go. There you are. There we go. Got it. Alright, sorry guys, we got it fixed.
Yeah, so you guys just left the Goblin Cave. What are you doing now?
Is that the other end?
Let's head.
I know you just exited out the other.
Oh,
You had to go
I
back.
gotcha.
There doesn't appear to be an exit through the throne room.
Gotcha.
Let's.
Nothing. There's nothing in tent, right?
Oh, there's a bookshelf, a bed, a painting. The bookshelf had books on it, and then a carpet.
And move the painting real quick.
Okay. Moving it, it appears to move freely. It's a nice painting of appears to be some sort of hobgoblin. Like you see like a house in a forest with a river, and then like two hobgoblins out in front of it.
Okay. Bookshelf has nothing on it.
Bookshelf has books on it.
Anything that looks intriguing.
Roll an investigation check.
Phoenix is gonna go take the painting out of the frame. Is it in a frame?
Yeah.
And take it out and
Jeez.
roll it up.
Okay, as you take it out, you open it, and a piece of paper falls through.
Pick up the paper.
This is a scroll of lightning bolt. Lightning bolt scroll.
Hey, Elder, what's this? I guess I would recognize it.
Yeah. You kind of know spells, and you've seen this cast, so you're like, oh, this looks kind of like it. Looking through the books, some of them are in Goblin, some of them are in Common.
Yeah.
And then there's a few in languages that you don't understand.
Phoenix is gonna hold on to the light.
Okay, Enix can't cast it without difficulty.
Yeah, he knows. He doesn't care.
Because it's a level 3. It's just base lightning bolt.
He's Dragonborn.
So you would have to roll an intelligence check and get above 10 plus the spell's scroll level, just telling you now. But yeah, looking through the books, there's a few on farming techniques, and then there's a few on like leader, like famous generals, a few on local history, general stuff like that.
Today is the first day of the rest of your life.
So you could take a few if you wanted to. None of them look like expensive. They look like basic books.
Can I sleep while they do that?
For 8 hours?
Yeah.
You could. But they might leave without you.
I'm sure they'll wake me up.
Why not?
But yeah, you unroll the
Doses
painting and it unrolls fine.
Okay. Not a goblin.
Yeah, the hobgoblin painting. Breaking apart the frame is pretty easy.
Yeah. I think it's safe to assume they're all gone. I told you they caught whiff of my dragonbornness. They ran like a bunch of pussies.
Make a intelligence check. Do Ildren. He'd be the one to think of this. Make an intelligence check. Never mind. Rosa has a brain aneurysm and he dies.
42 points of damage.
You do get a big headache. Oh, for some reason.
I was thinking something was gonna. My head hurts. I was thinking.
You're thinking of something you don't remember.
For a second there, I was thinking I was eating. Gave me a headache.
Yeah. So if you guys want to leave, it's easy enough to just go out to the front.
I'll head back to the lady and tell her we.
I won't have you guys roll like a survival check or anything like that because you guys have been there before.
All right.
By the time you get there, though, it is getting... Actually, no, because you woke up... It's about midday by the time you get back. All right, returning, you see the Kenkus appear to be doing their Kenku stuff. None of the animals are on, like, gates or in, like, fences. They're all just wandering free. And then the Kenkus have their own homes built in the trees. So, you know, they're just doing village stuff. You get the same amount of, like, weird looks, or not weird looks, but interesting looks as you go back to the village and heading to the main tree in the center. You do see the forest lady, the green lady. She just come from the tree bark as it splits open and she walks out.
My lady, we have completed the task you have asked. Hey, Lord blessed us, and we have smoked all of your foes. The rest ran away like.
Well, that is good. As long as you disbanded the group, that should keep us safe. I don't know what leader these evergreen goblins appeared to have united under, but as long as they are gone, they should pose no more threat than they would without a leader.
I got a picture of Meg. Brought it as evidence in case you needed about the painting.
I would know if you were lying, so I'm fine with that. She looks at the painting and she is nature, so I don't know like what a painting of nature is gonna do for her.
Well, I don't know if you recognize the guy in the picture.
I do not talk to many hobgoblins. I don't talk to many people out. It's a nice photo. As I said, there would be a reward. So
Yes,
I
ma'am.
have a few trinkets that the Kenku have decided to give you, and she gestures behind her, and there you see a small pile of random art objects and like trinkets that might be worth a few have sold. You see there's like some sort of silver urn, a few like small necklaces and rings. That they total up to about like 150 gold.
All right.
So she goes, I have
Excuse
one
me.
more reward that comes in form
Lady.
of my blessing. I am talking. I have my blessing I can give to one of you. What was it you want, Loxodon?
I was wondering, do you have any peanuts?
Actually, she
His tree nuts.
like focuses on the ground, and you do see that like peanuts start to grow out, and like a peanut plant, and they form. And she picks off a few, and she gives them to you. Yeah,
Thank you.
she has that
hell?
spell.
What else can you grow in there?
That's your reward. So you know, I
Any
get
basic.
the
but
silver urn.
I can give somebody a part of my blessing. It will be permanent, but I can only give it to one person, and that is up to you.
What does it do?
Minor nature powers, similar to what I can do, but minor.
Ooh.
I think that
Give it to Ildrin.
Anubis. Anubis, you're from the nature, and you're practically
That's
nature
true.
itself.
That's true.
But wait, just think, I can grow my own peanuts.
I am growing for you, bitch. No,
Anubis.
If you still haven't,
You might not be able to grow stuff from raw like I can. It is a minor part.
you
Oh,
haven't,
man.
My connection with nature is a little bit more direct than the thing I would be giving you.
That's true.
you haven't grown a penis yet, I don't think there's any help.
All right.
This is making me regret so much stuff. Anubis, do you accept it? Are you the one taking it?
I accept.
Okay. So
Okay.
she kind of focuses on you, on your hand. Which hand do you offer her? The one with the burn mark, or the one without the burn mark? The one with the burn mark is on the right hand, I believe.
Right hand. Yeah. Nah, I think the left.
As she focuses on you, you start to see like there's like vines that come from her hand that grow over yours and like grow around all the way up to your forearm, and then they like sink into your skin, and it doesn't hurt. It's like a slight warm feeling, and like they start to sprout flowers as they do go down into your skin. And after a minute, you like close your hand, and it feels normal. So there's two things you get. One, you now get. I'm adding this to your character sheet. You get the Druidcraft cantrip. Druidcraft.
Today is the
And
first
once
day
per day,
of
you
the
can
rest
cast
of
Speak
your
with
life.
Animals.
Very nice. So I could speak with Spike. Yes.
Yeah, it lasts for 10 minutes.
So pumped.
Actually, it's you can once per day you can cast Speak with Animals or Speak with Plants.
Plants, huh?
Wonder if she could have done anything about this. Like, huh?
Yeah, grows your hand back.
Could you have given me
It's like
a root hand?
I wonder if I could do that now that I've just touch you.
For some reason, it's not taking Speak with Plants, but you have Speak with Plants. It's the same as Speak with Animals.
And
I'm
what
just
was
gonna
the
put
other one
Speak with
again?
Animals. I'm adding them to your. If you look at your spells,
Spells.
Anubis is getting a lot of spells this campaign.
Huh.
Yeah, so the Druidcraft cantrip allows you to do some minor things, and then Speak with Animals or plants. So, are you guys taking the stuff that they piled?
Yeah. Ildren will take it and put it in his.
Eldrin, as you lift up the urn, the lid falls off, and you see that there is ash inside of it.
Enix
It
had
might not have been legally gotten by the Kenku.
Enix says, "I'll
Now that
take
you
it.
look at it,
I'll take it."
you're like, they were stealing animals. Might have been stealing other things.
I like this.
So it's 150 gold. You can write down 150 gold worth of stuff. 150 gold worth of jewelry and or objects.
Wait, that's sick. So cantrips, how many times can you use a cantrip in a day?
Infinite.
Oh, dude.
It's
So you're telling-
10,498 times. I think if you used it
Oh,
as
okay.
often as you could, like
Okay.
if you
So,
continue.
so this druid thing, dude, this just fits because now I can just like light our campfires. Like my sword is on fire, but then I'm just like, fire. Yep, exactly. Little blue dart with the sword.
Hold on.
You see her. She kind of goes towards you, Ildren, and she bows. She says, "If you ever need our help, in times in the future, you may return here, and we will spare what we can."
May Lord bless you forevermore. May His light shine for.
Yes. Same for you, and with you. uh,
Thanks, plant lady.
if you guys want to, they will allow you to camp here.
You as well.
And so you guys, so it's about midday. So if you wanted to, you could stay here, and they would feed you and camp here, and you wouldn't have to like watch.
Let's do it.
Cool.
Do you guys do anything else while you're here?
I'm gonna test some stuff out with my hand of plantness.
You can only cast Druidcraft with your left hand.
Okay, cool.
It's one of the weird things, but it's it's like a minor nature boon. So.
Okay.
All right. Ildred is gonna go off and take that urn and find a place to spread out the ashes and give him a blessing.
Easily enough
Yeah.
to find a secluded spot in the forest.
Say a blessing to.
Yeah. You spread out the ashes and you say your blessing.
Clean it out. Move on. Enix was hoping it was ashes. He was gonna take it, and he's like, called that earlier. I'll take the urn. He was hoping there was something in there.
Yeah, when I came up with that, I was like, oh, this is perfect.
I'm gonna, can I like try to gather a crowd of the Kenku?
You basically do that by walking around, so yeah.
Sweet. Well, while they're all sitting there, I'm just like flipping my sword on fire and then just like lighting all the candles around. Just...
Yeah, they're watching you and like doing oohs and ahs. Some of them are a little bit like frightened because it is fire in like a nature setting, but So you see that they do have like lamps. So they're not like new to fire,
Dude,
but it is.
I'm straight like um, Dumbledoring it, man. I'm just like sucking the fire out.
Yeah, just the illuminator and illuminator.
Yep.
Can I go sit at the edge of the nature area?
Yeah, they have like their small town doesn't really have any walls. It's just like a set of leafless trees, and the leafless trees eventually go into just regular trees. And the northern part of the village does eventually go into like a snow tundra that's kind of like a plain, and then a few miles or a few hundred yards off, you see the start of like a tundra.
Phoenix,
So there is
Can I
like
go sit?
there's like a plain in between there that goes from grass to snow.
Can I sit at the edge of the plain?
Yeah. You walk
Um,
down there, you're still within view of the village.
Okay.
What are you just
gonna-
like meditating?
Yeah.
Roll a
Yep.
perception check.
He's like cross-legged, just peanuts.
Well, the peanut is at the trunk.
got a peanut at each hand.
Yeah. Listening out, you hear the sound of wind blowing.
Mm,
That's pretty much it.
this is
Um,
peaceful.
Yeah,
I'm
it's very
gonna
peaceful. It's very
I'm gonna
nice.
walk up to Spike, and I'm gonna do speak with the animals.
You can't speak with animals. Spike's like, "What's up, my dude?"
Yeah, what's up, brother? Finally, get to talk to you.
Yeah, I mean, I could understand you all the time, but now you can understand me.
It's true. Yes. I'm just gonna conversate, see if we can make a better relationship. Maybe
I know what
train
that
you
symbol
my
is.
way. Oh yeah, what's the symbol on your chin, brother?
I don't know. It was given to me by like some short dude.
Some
He
short
had like a
dude.
beard. I don't know. Kind of like none of you guys have beards. Like the big hair on the face. I don't know. I don't have
Oh.
hair. It's weird to me.
Okay, no
But he was
problem.
like tiny.
Did,
He was a little
did
bit
you,
bigger than those birds, but
did you like him?
oh, he was really nice. Yeah, I think he's
Cool.
dead. I don't know.
What were you doing out in those caves all alone?
I was digging. He would
Just
take
digging?
me, and I would dig, and then he would follow.
Okay.
And then we
okay.
found my crystal area, and then like I slept, and I woke up, and now they're on my back.
Oh, cool. I was wondering if we could maybe learn some tricks together or something, some sweet battle maneuvers.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still young, but sure.
Sweet. All right, baby. I'm gonna teach you the way.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna train him. We're gonna sit there and train for
Yeah,
the 10
you
minutes
have-
that I can talk to him.
I'll say with speak with animals and doing this, you now have advantage with any check you make with him
Nice, cool,
because you've talked to him and yeah.
dude.
Phoenix-
Spike's a bro, man.
Phoenix-
Yeah. I've been thinking. I was thinking you were gonna take it, so I've been thinking about like what is his voice gonna be.
Phoenix is gonna
Just
go
went
talk
with
to
it,
the
sorry,
lady
I rocked it.
and ask her if she knows anything about the tinkerer.
His constructs, I believe they are called, avoid us, not out of fear or hate, but out of respect, it seems. So we do not. I know he resides in the north.
Where we're headed next, so help. Again, trying to fix this thing.
Roll a persuasion check. Just to see. This is less convincing her and more jogging her memory to see if she can remember anything. I've seen giants in the north. Usually they stay far north to the ice peaks and never interact with us, but I've felt them, at least a group of them, move down further and closer to the forest. They are very dangerous.
That's can you, like, with your sense thing, tingling of the trees, can you tell us, like, where to avoid?
I cannot give any specifics because I do not know. But yeah, she tells you about some sort of giants. Roll a nature check real quick.
18.
Giants in cold areas, probably frost giants.
I heard tell of a ancient party, but frost giant.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Never mind.
There's a tale they used to tell.
As soon as you like walk away from her, she goes back into the tree. So, just so you know.
Look, man, I'm glad she gave you that thing, the arm thing. Where it is. These words said there's some frost giants we gotta watch out for. Some of your kind, Anubis. At the bigger variety.
Okay.
Yeah, you're more Anubis. You're like a stone giant related. You know of frost giants, but you're the blood that runs through you is stone giant.
Stone.
Yeah.
Like you, but colder.
Yeah, I like the cold.
Yeah, but that's
Might
true.
be
You are
friends.
resilient to the cold, so yeah.
Speaking of, I'm gonna pull that ring off my finger.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
20.
Don't have to get a 20. You just have to get a 15. I've told you the DC.
Yes!
No!
Natural 20, yeah.
20!
The ring slips
He
off
got
and you
it!
feel that you have not felt in a long time a sense of relief because you've had this on for like a month. This cursed ring that makes you take more fire damage and more lightning damage. You get relieved. You realize, hey, it's kind of cold up here.
I have
It's
that
been
other.
giving you frost resistance.
Yeah, I have something else that gives me. Frost
Yeah, you have armor that gives you frost resistance now. Actually, yeah, so never mind. It's the same temperature.
Yeah. Light armor +1 cold resistance.
I think it's like cold snap leather or something. It's like the cool form.
I just feel a sense of relief now. Hey, Tomb! Never mind.
What?
Never mind. Let's get it in.
You are interrupting my prayer.
Never mind. I'm gonna put it in my pocket. Sell this to some unsuspecting fool. Ever find that kraken that Varian came across? We'll give him another ring. Blast him with the fireball.
Blast him.
Pretty sure he killed that thing. Alright, we'll rest. Head out. Head north in the morning.
Yeah, easily enough. You guys don't have to make any watches or anything, because they are keeping watch over you. So it's pretty easy. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, everybody gets full health, full HP, full spell slots. All abilities recharged. Anubis, you get back your 1 speak with animals or plants because you used it the day before you rested.
Do I also get my hit points, right? Yeah, all that stuff.
Mhm.
6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah.
I do tell her about the cave that we had found and that part of it is collapsed now.
That is fine. It might discourage other unsightly things from taking refuge in there.
Yes, well, that's why I did that. Not true. By accident. There was a trap. It's heavily trapped, but we disarmed as many.
That's fine. I will tell the Kenku to avoid that area.
You speak to them.
You just talk to them and they understand.
But how do you understand them?
Yeah, it's more of what I meant.
My way of communicating with things is a lot different than yours. I simply use this form with you because it is the most normal to you. But
Yes.
I have my ways.
Do they classify as animals?
They don't have a language. Genku do not have a language. So even like, but like for example, the tongues spell, which allows you to speak any language, wouldn't work with a Kenku. They can't, like, they don't have a language.
I like your thinking.
They just repeat words.
Like your thinking.
But yeah. No, they are
Okay.
people. They are an entire race of humanoids.
Damn birds. All right.
Right, well, no.
Onward.
Make a survival check, Anubis, and whoever's keeping watch can make a perception check. 2 people can make perception checks.
A 2.
I'll keep
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah, easily enough. You guys can get to the base of the mountains.
Where was that shiny thing? We're not heading in that direction, right?
Yeah, you are. It's right there.
Oh, I want to go to the shiny thing first.
Ildren, as you guys get to the mountains, getting through the forest is actually not that hard because Anubis rolled really well. You've traveled through lots of forest, and this snow-covered forest is fine with you. You trudge through, and having 2 animals with you does help, because it kind of like leaves a path for you to follow behind.
We gave them their horse.
They didn't give you any horses.
Yeah, they did.
Oh no, they did give you horses,
Yeah.
didn't they?
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah. This part of the
Stolen
reward.
horses,
We
yeah.
got to keep them.
You could keep the horses if you wanted to.
Might as well.
Keep them if,
All right, so you guys have
Well, he already has a horse. I have Spike, so
yeah,
2
you have
horses.
2. Yeah, you have 2 more horses. They are not war horses though, so they are just regular.
Little standard.
They're not riding horses either, so they're faster than your walking speed. But getting to the base of the mountain, off to your right, Ildren, you hear the sound of like metal hitting stone.
Like,
really loud.
Ting, ting. Yeah, it's fucking loud.
There's metal hitting stone over there, and
Yeah, as he points that out, everybody's like, "Oh yeah, it's kind of like it's really loud, but you're far away, so it's quiet. But the fact that you could hear it, it's probably really loud."
I
okay.
fear that
Oh,
may
yeah,
be one of the bastions.
Let's go check it out.
How about we not? How about we avoid that?
Stealth.
We didn't want to bring any attention to us.
How close could I get and see it? Is there a close enough range to see it without them knowing I'm there?
There's a few mountains, so you might be able to climb up one of them and see it from the top of those.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we can head
Okay.
up.
Just roll a survival check again to see if you can find, like, based on where the
Good
sound's coming
path.
from. 15, yeah. It takes you a little bit. You kind of waste like a few hours, and it gets to be like 4, and you eventually are able to find like a smaller mountain. I say mountains, yeah, they're mountains. And you climb up it, and looking down, you guys actually probably climb up like that one right there. Looking down about right there, you see a lot of the trees have been cleared against kind of like the mountain leads up. The trees from where the base of the mountain has led up has been cleared and cut down. And then there's like a plateau, and then the mountain, like, it's flat, and then it continues up, and on that plateau you see a campground. Looks pretty big from here. Like, it's not like a regular campground, it's like a frost giant campground with these like big just beds. They don't have tents, with just like these large stitched together blankets. You see a few figures walking around. Make a perception check. Anybody who's looking there.
Familia!
Hey,
I run down. Bear hug. I'm just kidding.
hey Beast, every time you shut the lid of your thing, it makes your mic vibrate.
Oh, sorry.
That's right.
I'll leave it open.
Yeah, with the 20. There's about 10 frost giants. One of them is bigger than the others. You can't really tell the gender. One of them has like a staff, and she appears to be, you can tell the gender of her. They appear to be talking to one of the bigger ones.
Can I hear?
Or to the, you can hear, you
Bits
guys are
and
probably
pieces.
like, you guys actually aren't that far from it because they're raised up. So yeah, you're probably like a couple 100 feet from them. It's easy enough to hide. They don't appear to be looking up at you.
I'm sure their voices are a little louder too.
Yeah, they are
Those-
definitely not trying to be quiet. They don't care. But against the wall, you see two of them are holding these like jagged-looking pickaxes, and they appear to be digging into the side of the mountain. Also around the camp, you see wolves, like really big wolves, like spike-sized wolves with white fur.
It's a good thing we didn't startle these things.
There's a good like 6 wolves.
I hear what you do is you go up to the biggest one and you kick his ass. All the rest become slaves to you.
All right, I'm going down.
So
I'm just big enough. I think I could do it. I could handle him.
So you hear the one with the staff saying she's you can barely make out what she says, but something you hear the words "feel its power." Then the other one speaks, and
Feel its power.
you hear something about found nothing but a cold toothpick. And he sounds like he's like, we found nothing but a cold toothpick. And you can't hear what else he says. She speaks up, and you hear like she says, its power is in this land, and you were too focused on killing to notice. He says something about wasting time, and you're not able to make out what he says. And then she like gets really angry and raises her voice, and you're able to hear this clearly. She says, "Don't speak out against our quest, or the tribe may find out." And you see a few of the other frost giants kind of like look around and look at him, and he appears to get like nervous. But that's when one of the giants that's mining drops his pickaxe, turns around, and starts speaking to them. And this you can't hear because they're... Actually, no, you can hear him because he yells out, "Thymic, we found something." This is all in giant, so you're the only one that can understand this, which is good that you made the perception check.
Okay, guys, I tell them everything. Like,
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. And then, shiz. Can I
Who's
see
making
anything?
the other perception check? Oh, 15? I'm gonna...
How's Eldrin?
Okay. What are you looking for?
Whatever they've found, can I see them grabbing anything or going anywhere?
So that one like yells over, and then the two that were talking walk over to the wall, and they appear to be looking at it.
Okay.
How long do you guys stay watching them?
I want to see what they pull out. So however long that takes.
About 20 minutes later, the giant goes back to digging, but he's digging like this. He's digging rapidly. With a purpose. He's like obviously trying to get something out of the wall. Or he starts digging like 10 minutes into it, or like 5 minutes after they start talking.
Okay.
And then the two that were talking just step back and watch. And about 30 minutes later, he digs out and he pulls out. Two people can make a perception check.
I'll do another
Here, I'll
one.
make one.
Yeah. Okay, it's something white. You can't tell what it is, but it looks to be like a white stick-ish. It's long and it's white. You don't know.
Is it like long enough for them, or is it just like...
It's like palm-sized to them. Like it fits in their palm.
So it's like a Gandalf staff looking type size.
Maybe it's a little... It's really hard to tell. But yeah, like it doesn't look like it's something made for an ice giant.
Okay.
Or a frost giant.
Do we talk to them, or do we just leave
At this
it?
point, you see...
I would say we leave them.
A small black dot off to the side of the camp just dashes inward. Incredible speed. You've never seen anything move this fast. They jump up. So actually, I have to roll for this because I didn't pre-roll this. Fuck. Oh, I can't see what that is. Oh, that was bad. Okay. And the black dot goes over the hand, and where there was that thing, it is gone. And the giants, that one's going to start to swing. Nope, misses. You see they're like, it's chaos now. As giants are swinging, and this black dot is like missing. You see one of they picks up like some sort of like hammer, and it hits what you now see is like a humanoid figure, like your size, or not like Anubis size, but like humanoid size.
Yeah.
It gets smashed and like pressed against the floor, and as soon as they lift the hammer, the person, whatever this is, gets back up, and all of a sudden you just see them split into three, and they all go different directions off towards the edge. And that's when you see like the giants start getting the wolves, and they're gonna start. They like 2 giants go after each thing that ran off, basically.
And
So they're like right there. The figure ran. He ran like that direction.
Okay.
Off
I'd
into
say
the
let's
forest.
move further inland so they don't catch our scent.
I said, mistaken. Do not want to come with any of them
Agreed.
right now.
Onward to the shiny thing.
You do hear them shout. You hear the 2 that were talking. They shout, "Find it!" Or turn into Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Find it.
And something about
Into the chopper.
something about like it taking it. So you assume that the thing got whatever it was trying to do.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Heading towards shiny.
Shiny.
It's starting to get dark just when you actually make another perception check
I ain't doing
and a
this.
survival check. Yeah.
I'll do survival.
Who wants to do perception with advantage
Well,
or
again.
2 perception checks?
Again.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can roll at advantage, Zach, because
I love that.
we'll say
by the way.
Ildren's helping you.
It looks good. The gray does look good.
Roll
The
again
white.
and take the higher number.
Okay.
Yeah, you keep walking. You
We're
are
nervous.
eventually,
So.
as it's starting to get dark, you don't see people approach you, but you see snow starting to lay down, and it's getting like harder to see. You see 3 humanoid figures walking towards you.
How far away?
The fact that you can see they're like 30 feet away, but it's heavily obscured,
Gosh.
so
Guys, do you see them? What is that?
you don't see anything at because you're like, oh,
Oh.
fuck.
Okay, I don't see anything. Oh,
Who
shit.
goes there?
We don't have any light on right now either, right? We're just kind of just trudging through.
I would assume not.
Okay.
Or you might. I don't know.
Do they have torches or anything?
They don't.
So
Soon as-
they're trudging through
As soon
too.
as we see them, Eldred.
As you do, they come closer. They are automatons.
Oh, the tinkerer,
You see
bro.
one of the first one. This is the first. It's not the first time you've seen them, but it's the first time you've seen them as a player. They appear to be like humanoid shaped and made of like metal, very like steampunk looking, with these like purple eyes and mouths that don't move when they speak. So it's kind of off-putting because they kind of like keep the same face.
What?
No.
And they don't wear
is
clothes,
that?
but they don't have private parts because they're robots. So you've seen them before. These are automatons made by the Tinkerer, who nobody knows anything about.
C3P.
Or
Yeah.
C3PO, except they have a
C3PO.
lot more movement. Like they can
Yeah.
move their arms pretty
Gears and
freely.
stuff.
Yeah. As it gets close, it says, "How may we help you?"
We have been invited to visit with the Tinkerer.
Hold on, I made something for this. I have to look at my notes. What is your names?
I'm Dragonborn.
No, I
Phoenix.
too.
No, tell them your name, not your race.
I am Dragonborn. Phoenix.
There you go.
If you want to follow us, we can show you where he is.
All right.
Yes.
By the way, these are the first automatons you've seen with armor. These ones are wearing armor and they have weapons.
kind
The
of
one in the
weapons?
front has a shield and a sword. The 2 in the back have swords and then bows and arrows.
Okay. Okay.
The automatons you saw in town don't have armor.
Hey, just so you know, there's some frost giants around.
We are aware of threats in this area, but nothing bothers the master. Or I guess they would say the tinkerer. They say either one. The tinkerer.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Just making sure.
Yeah.
Lead us the way.
I heard
So
about
they lead you. It starts to get like probably near like 11ish when you finally see a mansion. The Tinker's Mansion sits like a silver fortress and unnaturally set into the side of a alcove in a mountain. The building itself is larger than most you've seen, besides maybe like political buildings, but it's a big mansion. The first thing you notice is the massive 15-foot fence that stands around the structure. Along the fence, you see a multitude of well-armed, well-armored automatons that appear to be keeping watch. What you also see is there appears to be like a golden gate set into the middle of the fence, and behind that appears to be like a front door, but like 20 feet back. So the wall is quite like 20 feet around the mansion, and the mansion's like big. It's really big. Anubis, you put this together. This was the spark, the silver thing that you were seeing, like
Shining.
reflecting.
Gotcha.
Which makes sense because it's made out of the walls are made out of like metal and like shiny reflective metal.
Okay.
Like this thing wants to be seen, but
Yeah, and that maybe not.
it's not
nice.
afraid of being seen.
Okay. Well, I say we just casually walk in.
The
Don't
guards
puzzle through.
stop, or the automatons that were guiding you there stop about a. Well, they had to take you pretty close because it's snowing. So yeah, they stop about 15 feet away from the gate, and they just gesture you forward. And then as soon as you guys start walking, they continue on their
Patrol.
Yeah.
Okay. Walk up to the gate.
You see two automatons standing behind it, in front of it, so you can see them through the bars, and they appear to be holding like these appear to be holding like very long spears, and they're also very well armored.
Yes, hello. We are here as guests of the Tinkerer. He has invited us here.
May we have your names?
I'm Dragonborn. Phoenix.
His name is Enix.
Children, we are
Mine's Anubis.
the harbingers, and fortunately, we have to lose party members. Had the business elsewhere, but we brought a friend. He is with us.
Since you have an unexpected guest, we have to get the scribe. And one of them walks back towards the house. And you see, as he walks towards the front door, he kind of lowers his spear so he doesn't hit on the top of it. But the door opens without him doing anything.
Fancy.
About 15 minutes later, you guys are in the cold. It's starting to get like pretty cold. I would have you guys make constitution checks.
It's not
But
cold.
since you're about to enter a house, I'm not going to.
It's not cold.
I feel great with my armor on.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel great.
Two of you are fine, actually.
Phoenix, turn that
and,
axe on. It's getting
You
cold.
got a little shriveled trunk there, buddy. I'm just kidding.
About 15 minutes later, you see this is the first automaton that you've seen with clothes. It is a robed automaton, and the design of this automaton looks old. Like it looks older than the rest. His movements are a little bit more mechanical, not as fluid, and behind him you're barely able to make out what appears to be a book sitting on 4 stilts that are like legs walking, and then it has a feather quill that's hooked up to like a wire that like curves around and hangs, and it appears to be writing stuff in the book.
That's cool.
He says, "How may I help you?" He does not speak with an accent, like a robotic accent.
We have an unexpected guest that we need to get part of our party.
Oh, yes. What is, we have a Anubis,
Yes.
Dragonborn, or Enix, Ildren, and then, you are I don't know what you are. What is your name?
My name is Atum.
Toon? Do you have a
Atum.
last name?
No, just Atum.
Okay. You see as the book is like writing stuff down as you guys speak. And he just kind of has his arms like put into the cloak. Well, usually we would not accept unexpected guests, but as you have such an exquisite person, we've never seen anything like this before, we would very graciously welcome you into this home. And I might say that this is not a privilege granted to many. If you kind of turns to the guards and says,
we earned
"Open
it.
up the gates."
We were in that.
Both of them place their hands on the back of the gate, and you see like a spark happen, and the gate starts to open. You guys can walk through.
As I pass the robot by, I'm just gonna whisper like, "Hey, don't be afraid. You can do tests on him. It's okay."
Well, we are the Tinkerer does not mess with biological experiments anymore.
Anymore.
As he walks up to the door, it opens, and you hear the gate like close behind you. Entering into this mansion, you are led into a an amazing, like, great hall. You see skinned animals, various statues and stuff that you do not recognize. Very warm in here, even though the only other people in here you see are robots, automatons. You do see a set of automatons that go from like original design to like the newest design. And there's like another pedestal that's right after the newest one that appears to be empty. And they all are labeled, but they're kind of like off into the distance to the left. So this is the Tinker's Mansion. It was built on a old hag's hut that used to be here. The Tinker actually ended up saving what now is the Saludia city from the hag menace that did live here. It was actually a coven of hags. And,
Nobody likes
he
hags.
single-handedly was able to kill them all. And now his mansion lies here. We have decided to turn off the cloak, as it might have been hard for you to find us with it on. But usually there is some sort of a invisibility cloak that covers the mansion, making it harder to find.
Pretty cool.
He kind of walks up the left staircase, and if you guys follow him, he goes up into another hallway. This one, not as big as the grand hall. He walks up to a room, and he opens the door. He goes, "This is the guest waiting room. I must go speak to the Tinkerer. It is your choice if you want to rest before you speak to him, or you can rest after you speak to him."
Okay.
We've made
After's fun.
Food and drinks will be provided. You are not expected to pay any monetary income to here. You are a guest.
Thank you.
Servants will be able to get anything
Thank
you
you.
want. And he kind of like gestures for you guys to walk in. You
Is
walk
there
in.
nice couches?
Yeah, it's very nice. Yeah, there's nice couches. There's two automatons holding trays of food, and they have bow ties, but they don't have any other clothes on. Bow ties and like the towel over the sleeve with trays, but that's it.
Nice. What kind of food do they
yeah,
got on the
you have a
streets?
map.
And why would I have a map for a place that you're not going to fight in or stuff like that? You're just a theater of mind. They do have food set up, and then they are prepared to take orders. They have a multitude of wine bottles to choose from, alcoholic beverages, and then they have like spreads of different, like, not necessarily like meals, but like snacks. Then they ask if you like any meals. You may ask, and we can prepare them for you.
Okay. I'm gonna see if there's any alcohol that I haven't seen before.
Let me get out the list. I want an investigation check.
If this fails, I'm just gonna drink them all until I find one I don't know.
What's the total?
8.
Okay. You're looking around and you can't find anything. So eventually, you ask them, and he picks up a golden, a golden wrapped bottle that has like a gold like coin design built into the glass, so the glass actually looks like it's coins. And he says, "This is a buried treasure. It is a very rare and expensive wine that we are willing to offer for you."
Yes, please.
Right.
Have them pour me some.
As he pours it, yeah, he pours it, and you taste it. It's like
Got
hard. It's
nuttiness.
hard liquor, but it has like a sweet taste to it. And looking into the bottle, you see a like a piece of candy that appears to be stuck to the bottom of the bottle. So that's probably where the sweetness comes from. But it's very tasty, very nice.
Very good. I'm gonna try to like decipher it a little bit. Whip out a little notebook, flip them glasses up, start
Make
writing down ingredients.
Add your proficiency modifier. Roll a d20 and add your intelligence modifier +3.
I did not know what was in this thing at all.
You do not know what's in it, but they do let you take the bottle if you wanted to.
Oh hell yeah! Take the bottle.
So you have a bottle of buried treasure.
I will. What kind of food? It's like cheeses and meats, or?
Yeah, but they said that they would get any. Yeah, it's like snack food, and they have like cakes and stuff.
Phoenix is gonna be like, I'll have me a beer.
They offer
Hell.
ale, yeah.
That's strongest ale you got for a dragonborn. Seen a
Okay, they
dragonborn before?
Sorry, wrong. There are not many guests here, but when they are, we try to cater to them to the best of our ability.
Right, so you seen many dragonborn? Probably none like
We have seen 2 dragonborns total.
I bet they both had both hands though.
They did have all appendages attached that we could see.
Have you seen anything like this?
I am not the medical service, but if you want me to get them for you, I may.
We'll and L and Jesus eats whatever.
Alright, do you ask for a meal or do you just ask for snack food? Yeah, there's some on the table and they lift you up and like make you a small plate.
I can take dagger and stab it into it.
Yeah, easily enough.
I love it.
And then Atum, what are you doing?
Excuse me, robot man. Can I have a peanut casserole with a peanut cake?
That is something that we have never made before, but we will get the chef bot on it right away. And one
Thank
of the
you.
goes off and leaves the room.
Thank
And
you, Tommy.
About half an hour later, they bring you some nut cake, and so it is. It's not really a nut casserole, but it's a casserole that's topped with like roasted peanuts.
Dang it, I was really hoping it was gonna be like nuts, like bolts and nuts. You know what I mean? Little metal bolts and nuts.
The pecan cake. I don't know if that's a real thing. Fucking the nut cake.
Yeah,
It's a peanut butter cake.
Like pecan pie.
Yeah, pecan pie. They bring you some pecan pie.
But with peanuts.
And then like 5 minutes after that comes, you see the scribe comes back. By the way, by the time this has all been happening, the book that was following him stayed in the room, has been writing down everything that's been happening.
All of our chatter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ildren is just.
It's a really weird thing because it's just like an open book on like 4 stilts that like bend and walk. It looks like it's straight up out of like Coraline or something.
Ildren's just finding
Oh yeah, they have a lot. They're not stingy at all. They like.
Eats some of that and goes down and grabs one of their desserts.
And then the couches on here are really nice, and they have like these nice tables that you can put on the couch or like over you, like tray tables basically. But they're nice. Everything's like gilded and encrusted with gold. Looking around, there's not any windows in this room. Actually, no. There's like 2 windows that look outside, and looking outside, you see like the tundra.
Okay. How many of these bottles of alcohol can I fit in the bag of holding?
Offering you guys free alcohol, it's gonna bite me. As you're thinking about that, they have a lot of alcohol though.
I want to take whatever they think is.
Do you want to take like expensive, or they have barrels of like ale and stuff?
I want like the nice stuff. But okay. I mean, I can only take a few. That's okay. I just want some really nice stuff.
Actually, you don't have to make a check. They offer you a few. You can just put fancy bottles of alcohol.
Fancy bottles.
And we'll say you get like 5 before the dude comes back. The scribe comes back. The tinkerer is ready to see you now.
All right, we have.
You may bring your drinks and food if you want. You would not be disrespectful to eat in his presence.
Oh yeah, take my
sweet.
I'll just take my beer.
Thank you, robot man.
Do they have like a ham or anything on the table? Or
yeah,
like
they have a ham.
Roasted pig.
Yeah, they don't have a fully roasted pig, but they do have a nice ham with like the bone.
I'm literally just gonna take the whole ham with the bone.
Oh yeah, totally. They don't seem to like be like offended or anything. Like it seems like the tinkerer treats his guest very well.
Sweet. Well, I'm gonna take it whole by the bone. Just
it's delicious.
We'll just get it. Go in there.
Little cake.
Going down here, you turn into a hallway that opens up a little bit, but the only reason it opens up is because at the end you see two big gild-encrusted doors with like carvings, intricate carvings on it. And they're like 15 feet tall, like 8 feet wide. These are like big doors. See, and the scribe holds out his arm and says, he is in here. And then the doors like start to open. And the scribe does not go in. He waits for you guys to enter.
Cool.
The book follows you and goes into like off to the corner of the room. Walking in here. Anubis, make a perception check.
Okay. 7.
Okay, so entering into the room, everybody sees that it is like a workshop on steroids.
Nice.
There's tools and equipments scattered everywhere. Tables lining the walls that have like automatons on them, different parts. The weirdest thing is there's tables on the wall that like come off the wall, and then looking up, there's tables that come off the ceiling. Like they're up, like they're placed against the ceiling, like upside down tables, and they all have like stuff strapped onto them on the walls and the ceiling.
It's cool.
Some have like there's a writing desk on the wall to your right that has like an ink quill and like all that stuff like somehow staying on there. You can see the papers are like strapped on there. In front of you, you see the biggest desk in the room. On it, it has like various parts that you don't recognize, maybe schematics with the papers. It has like a few models of different mechanical birds. And in front of that, you see a cloaked figure standing in front of a multicolored stained glass window. The figure is draped in black robes, and they're facing away from you.
Okay.
Then
Just
yeah. Do you guys say anything? Or?
Tinkerer, I presume.
Hello.
In a creaky old voice, you hear, so you're the group that has been seeking me out. As they turn around, you see a green, yellowed skin figure with old, wrinkly skin. As you see their face, you see a stub, like a stub-type nose. You recognize this as a Gith, and you assume it's a Gith Yankee, because if it was a Gith Cersei, they'd be fighting you right now. Or Gith Cersei, or whatever.
Yeah.
The Gith Yankee are the good ones that live in Limbo. But you fought the Gith Zerki in the Underdark, and they were very hostile. This is the first time, Atum, you're ever seeing anything that looks like this.
Okay.
As they turn, you see that they are like a hunched over. They look very old.
Okay. Does he have a beard or anything?
Yeah, he does. They do grow facial hair. Yeah, he has like an old white beard. He has like strings of white hair that are kind of escaping the cloak, but most of them seems to be part in the back as he pulls the hood down. He extends his hand, and a cane just flies off the ground and into it. And in his other hand, you see that he appears to be like fiddling with a mechanical bird that looks to be a little bit different than the ones that are on the table.
Cool.
Yes, we have been seeking you out, mainly for our friend here. Yeah, man, you fix this thing.
Yes, I heard you talking to the shop owner about that. And he, as he walks over, he walks like slowly. He's old. He's using the cane to walk to you.
Be honest, we were sent to you. Thought you were gonna be. That was a little. Nothing against you.
I've been around for 1,000 years, and you think I'm just gonna sit at a shop?
I don't know.
That'd be boring, young man. Okay. So why is it you have been seeking me? I know about the hand, but nobody just seeks out figure as pronounced as myself over a simple hand.
So hold on, pause in reality here for a second. Did is that purple gem thing or whatever we're looking for, right? Is that lady, was that mostly for our past compatriots, or was that for like the whole group to decide?
It was for the whole group. She said if you kill the Tinkerer, I will give you a bonus. All I care about though mainly is getting the purple gem.
Okay.
And
So
she didn't say you have to like steal it from him if you were able to like buy it off him or something like that.
Well, yeah, I just wanted to make sure I didn't have to kill him because I kind of like him. So
Killing him was like a bonus. She would give you 3,000 extra gold if you did.
Eldrin
Screw her gold.
didn't want to.
Yeah, it's clear up to you guys. It's not.
Yeah,
not,
no. Let's
her
group
main goal
vote,
was
no kill.
getting that purple gem.
We will try to get the gem. All right, let's go.
Well,
Continue.
hold on, guys. Hold on.
Oh yeah, he doesn't even know any of this.
Yeah, this was outside.
No, this works perfectly because he doesn't know any of this.
That's great.
This was outside.
I say we kill him and take the gold.
You don't know any about
You don't
this.
even know the plan.
We weren't talking in character.
Okay,
So,
back in.
Why have you seeked me out?
Well, a couple of reasons. We admire the work you have done. One, we do seek help for our friend. It is odd.
We did fight some
fun.
guys at an arena that had some armor or something built by you. It was pretty cool.
The Copper Slayers. Yes.
Yeah.
I decided to sponsor a team in the Rising Through the Ranks, but they haven't even made out of novice class, so I highly...
Yeah, we beat him pretty easy.
Yeah.
That one lady, though, ooh, the rhino, yeah.
I took her. Not an issue. I mean, just for that, me beating her and your team.
You see as he kind of like leans on his cane and he starts fiddling with like the metal brick with like both hands, you know, making... As he's fiddling with it, the wings seem to like expand on their own and stuff. Like it's very like this is intricate as fuck. You've never seen anything like
So,
this.
You have called us here, or you sent us an invite.
I was interested in your request to build a hand. I might say I've never had anything like that. No, that's a lie. I've never mixed my yes, I've never made a tinkering thing with biotics. I messed with both separately, but never combined them. The biotics didn't end up well for me.
And to be honest, we have another objective. If you've been very kind, and we figure we should be straightforward with you, but we were offered to come here and retrieve an item. We are not gonna. But
what item have you come here to retrieve? I send all my wares that I'm willing to sell to the shop.
From what you may know.
What's her name again?
Oh God! Hold on,
like
wait, no, it's
a Nanuni or something. I don't know.
Not on this. She's in. I have to find which notes I put her in. She's in.
Gosh dang it! It's either an A or an N, I think.
This is gonna be most of it. Just me looking through my notes. Sorry.
It's okay. I asked a dumb question. I'm just kidding.
No, it's not. Not a dumb question. Nope. Thing is, like, I wrote her name. It's a Azari.
Azari was an A. Okay.
Azari.
Yeah. Her name is Azari.
As you say that, you see his face kind of like sinks.
Apparently she's not a fan of yours anymore. What happened? But he seeks an item that...
Roll a persuasion check real quick. Just
Ildren?
with advantage, because Ildren's speaking. Okay. Continue.
It appears as though she had spent some time here with you, requesting a purple gem. Either lost here.
Yes, she did not leave it. What do you know of her?
I don't know. She just talked to us after the battle, really.
Oh no, she gave me peanuts.
No, that's not that. They're talking about a different girl in the city, not the nature lady.
She commands
yes,
a creature
She's
that
a fighter.
is very...
She doesn't command the creature, she is the creature. Let's start from the beginning. Just under 1,000 years ago, after what your race would call the Summoner's War, I built a small camp on the shore that would later become the Saludia city. Early into those years, the town was threatened by a hag, or a coven of hags, that I killed. I didn't travel across plains lugging energy from Limbo itself to have my town threatened by a few old witches. So, I killed her and took her hut, which became my first house. I was only able to identify a few of the things that she had there, but the ones that I did were an obsidian shard and 2 necklaces, one with a purple gem. I created magnificent creations, as you can see. The automatons I've created are great, but I've always wanted more. A biological thing. So I pushed the boundary of my abilities. You see, Gith, Yankee, Githzersi, we take energy from the planes that we are from. Gith Yankee do... Oh, let me make sure I say the right Gith.
Yankee or bad?
Yeah, the Yankee. No, yeah, Gith Yankee are good. That's what I got to check. Gith Yankee, where I'm from, we take the energy from Limbo and form it into anything. This entire house was built off of energy taken from Limbo. The Githzersi take energy from the Astral Sea and form stuff.
I'm pretty sure that's how I lost this.
So I did the unthinkable after perfecting the automatons. I took energy I had that I'd taken from Limbo and I made a biological living being. One that could blend into any environment, wield the chaotic energy of Limbo itself. I made the Chaos Wyvern. That thing was powerful. Extremely powerful. So powerful
Still is, from what we
it
saw.
almost killed me. And you see as he pulls back the robe, you see that his left side is completely like scarred up. And what you notice now is the hand that was holding the cane is missing like 2 fingers, so it's just like the main 3. But he looks like pretty scarred. So because of it, I had to, using the shard of obsidian, I destroyed its soul, leaving behind just the body. I couldn't bring myself to kill it. It was powerful, but it was my entire life works put into this creature. Destroying its soul and leaving a vessel, and fear of some other powerful soul wandering into it, I needed to look for something else to take place in it. And that's when my automatons brought a girl on the edge of death herself, found in the tundra. I don't know where she came from, but she was abandoned. The necklaces that I got were soul binding. I was able to put the one with the purple gem on her and the one without it on the Chaos Wyvern. And so they shared a soul. They're still living beings, and she has to focus on being one or the other. Removing the gem means that she can't choose which one hers permanently stays in. She has to balance between the two. If one body dies, she dies. It was a solution, but I couldn't keep her around, so I had to come up with a limit. I took her to Saludia City and built the arena. A perfect thing to keep her. Its beast fights meant that she could make a living, but it also meant she couldn't focus on one body to leave and hunt me or leave the island. She has to keep both alive. It keeps her locked down. It's perfect, really.
What does the gem do for her?
The gem means she can choose to put her soul permanently into one creature, which I raised her. It's going to
should
be
choose the
Chaos
big one.
Wyvern. That's what he says. You see, he
So-
kind of looks like he doesn't look happy about this. Like he looks. Same.
So you don't want us to give her the gem, is what you're saying?
I would prefer not, but I
Well,
feel like it's not my choice to make anymore.
Inevitably that might be your death, so I don't want to be the cause of that.
If you seek to give her the gem, I will give it to you, and this hand. Under one condition. You must do a favor for me first.
What is
What
that?
kind of favor?
My automatons have been recently disappearing. I thought it was the frost giants. They don't venture far enough north to bother me. Something has been taking them down, so much so that even I can't see through their eyes. Their eyes are all a vessel for me to see through. If I focus long enough, I can choose which one. But whatever this thing is taking out all of that. Even after they are dead, I can't connect with them. My patrols are becoming limited, and I am struck down to one patrol group for fear of losing them. I have no idea what they're being used for, but their bodies are not being able to be recovered. But I know where they're being taken. A cave slightly north. And you'll find the thing that is taking them there. Deal with it. Get it to stop taking them. Kill it if you have to. And I will give you this gem, and I will build the hand.
One more thing. If we do this, do you think you might be able to wangle something for each individual of the party that makes it out of this endeavor?
When I brought over the energy from Limbo, I had an entire tankard's full. A massive ship almost as big as this house set into the mountain behind us. I have but a fraction of that. If even a fraction. Probably barely enough to finish the hand. The hand might be my last creation I make.
Alright, well,
What about trinkets
maybe-
you already have?
yeah, build.
I may be able to provide a few. Not enough for each of you, but one or two at most.
Okay.
I am giving you this hand and the gem.
We will try to prevent.
That is not going to be an issue.
What if we bring back all of the lost automatons as well?
That would help if you were able to return their bodies. Or if you were able to clear the cave,
Path.
I can send to retrieve the bodies.
Okay. Well, if we can do that, maybe we can strike another deal once we accomplish maybe more than you ask.
I think the deal that
Well,
we
if I'm going to
made
build
is...
your hand, I need to see the stump.
Oh yeah, wanna see this?
He unstraps the thing that you have over it now, and he kind of just looks at the stump. Using your knife, he scrapes a part of your scales off. Hurts a little bit. And he kind of just... He motions for an automaton to come over, and you see one of the ones that was just standing against the wall you thought was a statue actually just walks over to him, and he gives it the piece of the scale. And then taking like some paper and some... Actually, no, you've never seen this type of material before. It's kind of looks like a fabric, but once he puts it like over the stump, it like keeps its form.
That's
I
pure
will begin working
dragonborn
on the hand
that you're taking
immediately.
there. Just tell him that's pure dragonborn. Be careful.
I will have it done by the time you get back.
Don't worry, this stump is bigger than the other stump.
You see, he kind of chuckles to himself. You may rest in my mansion for the night.
You've been very kind.
Thank you.
You're a gracious host. Be honest. Didn't think you'd be real. Pleased to
What did you think you would find here?
that we'd find
A trap, usually. That's our luck.
something that maybe had power, ancient power. Good to see that you.
I'm offended that you do not think the ancient ways of the Gith power.
No, we've got some.
Yes. They are distant relatives to us. We stem from the same origin, but our mental paths differ majorly. I was sent here as a peace vessel. Supposed to build a colony here to keep watch. I disagreed with the group, took one of the tankards, and now I live here.
Hey,
But I think I've done good.
Yes, I think you do. That I've seen lots.
Now that you've said the tankers, is there a possibility we might be able to get you more?
The tankards are full of Limbo itself. You would have to go to Limbo. Which, I mean no offense when I say this, but none of you appear to have the intellect able to...
Well, There was,
walk that area. It is chaos itself.
there's something else that.
Cosmic Ganassi.
Yeah.
He comes from the planar cosmos, the astral sea.
Maybe that's what took my hand.
The Githzersi, whatever the fuck, would be able to, would know more about bending that energy than I would.
Ah, we're fine with that. They can go fuck themselves.
You see as he walks back behind his desk, there's like some sort of like faucet that comes right under the windowsill, and he like turns it, and as he does, you see a little glob, and he like doesn't close it, and the glob fills his hand, and then the faucet like stops producing whatever it was, and it's just like this glowing white energy that shifts, very similar to the skin of that creature that you saw fight that she has. You start to see the resemblance, and he just starts. He drops the cane and it like falls to the side. He places the bird on the desk, and his hands start moving and start forming, and you see that they start forming like small pieces of metal and small gears and stuff. He doesn't even like write up like a blueprint for this, but the Automaton brings over the scales and he introduces that into them, and you see like a spark of blue energy that flows around, and he just continues to work on this.
Before we go, we did notice that the frost giants found an object. It was white, elongated, kind of staff looking. Do you might know what it could be?
Oh shit, he rolled a 19. I've heard. Do you know of the Elder Elementals?
Nah, elaborate.
Elder Elementals are ancient creatures. Arliss is the point in Misstrem where the elemental planes are the strongest. Elder Elementals are stuff like the Phoenix, the Leviathan, the Tempest. If what you say is true, they found the Frost Mammoth's tusk. Whoever has that, if in the right hands, can be very dangerous. Frost giants would not be smart enough to use it. You see, he kind of like tilts his head.
Blackstreak is fast. Faster than we've seen before.
Damn, he rolled another 19. I'm not too familiar with magic, but illusion magic I know of. And you see as he like works with this energy, he like stands up straight. He's like talking more confidently. Seems like this energy is like fueling him almost. Yeah. And his eyes are like glowing like white a little bit, and like they have like an underglow to them.
That's cool.
And his hands are just working as he's talking to you, and they're forming like different shapes and gears and pistons and just parts right now. You don't really see a form to them. They appear to just be making parts that just like float around it as he forms them. And he goes, whatever that is, it's not good. Times are changing.
That may be taking you.
No. Not that far down south.
Okay. Well, I say we rest up then, and we'll be on our way.
Before you go.
Before I go.
He's muttering to himself at this point, but loud enough for you to hear. He's kind of speaking. He says, another event is coming. It's been too long since the last one. Something is going to happen. Something dangerous. We will not be here to see it. At least I won't. He kind of just muttering to himself, not really talking at you. And you do know one of the 3 laws that bind Misstrem. Nobody knows what they were made, but people know of like these 3 laws that Misstrem, the world of Misstrem, must follow. Is that one, every approximately 800 to 1500 years, a world-changing event must happen. The Summoner's War was the most recent, and that was 1,000 years ago. And then the second law is there will always be intelligent life on the planet after the event. And the third law nobody remembers. So, just so you know. Yes.
Steve, a friend of ours, one of our party members, was at a vision.
A veined dragon. Crystallized.
You see, as you say that, he kind of like stops working on the thing, and all the parts just like some of them like fall around it, and then like he shakes his head and he goes back into focusing, and the parts like lift back up. That cannot be good. The world is changing. He kind of just looks at you guys now, and he says, "The world will need people like you very soon."
Yeah, more Dragonborn. Better for.
Yeah, you're a mass producer. We know.
At this point, he seems to be a little bit more focused on crafting this thing. Now he's getting to the finer details, the finer parts.
Okay.
All right. Well,
are we able to get this hand before we go, or is it a reward after?
After.
Okay.
All right. Well,
I'd say, yeah.
Best.
Yeah. They offer you rooms. Each of you can have your separate room. If you want to share rooms, you can, but he has plenty spare.
Can I shake his hand before we leave? But as I do, can I like kind of warm my burned insignia and then blossom a flower in the other as I like kind of shake his hand and
With
then give him the flower? Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of stops focusing on it, and as he does, he stops like making stuff, and he just holds it with the whatever this energy is with the parts with one hand, and they like stop spinning. And he takes it. And he says thank you, and he places it in into like an empty vial on his desk.
Did it seem like he felt anything when I, touched him with my two different ambiguous hands there?
Doesn't seem to react to it, but he's not really focused on you.
I just wanted to see if power attracted power. I wanted to see how it felt. So. Did I feel anything?
A little bit colder than you would expect, but that might just be because he's old.
Okay. Cool. All right, to the rooms. I gotta go pee.
Yeah. So resting in your rooms, you guys can get another full rest. Don't have to worry about watches. Yeah. And they in the morning they bring you breakfast. He has very nice food for a house that only has one person.
Right. And automatons who don't eat.
Yeah. Seems like this dude might just be saving good shit for himself. Bring you food. Yeah, you're able to meet in they take you back downstairs, and where the staircases go down, they go into another room, and that goes into like a dining room. That's not just like a guest room for you to eat in, but it's like an actual dining room, and it has like one of those long tables with many of the chairs, but it has like the one set of silverware that's preset out there, and then as you guys come down, they're setting like just a few more silverware. So it's really weird because this table has like 20 chairs, but only like 4 people sitting at it. But looking around here, the place is spotless. This place is clean. Doesn't appear to be any dust anywhere. You do see some automatons are cleaning. They don't really have designated outfits besides the servers. Actually, no, they do have kind of designated outfits. The cleaners are holding like dusters and stuff, and the chef has a chef hat on, and the butlers have the bow ties. Other than that, there's not really any differentiating between them.
Children will talk to him about.
They just nod and agree, but you get the sense because they're robots. The scribe joins you at dinner, but he doesn't eat, obviously. And the book, when you guys went to bed, it kind of just stayed in the hallway in between all your rooms. But as soon as you woke up, it follows you. It follows you.
I read. Yeah, come on.
Roll a wisdom check real quick, Unix, as you say that.
Well,
you have fading dreams of that painted forest, but that's it.
Do I have any
It
dreams?
doesn't really, as this is happening more often, it doesn't feel like a dream. It feels like your consciousness, like you're, when you dream, your consciousness is like taken somewhere. But this one feels like it's like physically being taken somewhere, like an out of body experience. It's really weird.
Ooh, can I check mine?
You could, yeah, roll for dreams. Actually, yeah, this makes sense. If you can make a wisdom check.
Me too.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Everybody make wisdom checks besides Ildren.
13.
That was a saving throw, but we'll take it.
Same thing.
So you have the same nightmares that you always have of your village being slaughtered by something great and something evil.
Hmm.
You still don't remember too much about what happened. You were like, you don't know how old you were when it happened, but you were young. But yeah, just something screaming,
Oh shit!
fighting going on.
I just had an epiphany.
Something like evil. A lot of darkness. A lot of darkness.
Hmm.
And you don't know if that's you not remembering or if that's physical darkness.
Oh dang!
But
I'm actually really excited now.
Anubis just dreams of fire. Yeah.
After breakfast, we'll head out.
All right, heading out. They do send one automaton to guide you because they did point you where the cave is.
Awesome.
So yeah, I'm not gonna have you guys make like checks or anything because they're leading you to the cave.
Guiding.
It's a few miles off. It takes you a little bit, but by the time you get there, it's probably like 11 in the morning. As you walk up to the cave, let me pull up my notes. I made like professional notes, guys. I don't know if you can tell.
But no maps. I'm just kidding.
I have maps now. We're getting to the map point. I'm not gonna have maps of a
I'm
camper.
just teasing you, brother.
I know.
I'm just teasing.
So going up to this mouth of the cave, the automaton stays back. Like he stops going like 150 feet away from the cave. Kind of just gestures. This is the cave.
Is it behind the rabbit?
He bows and he starts walking back. Actually, you guys would have been following. Actually, it's the automaton, and then there's two armored ones behind him that seem to be
Thank
there
you
more for
for
his
getting that.
protection than his. You go up and there's blood and gore everywhere as a bunch of knights have been killed now. Somebody made stats for that rabbit. Like somebody made D&D stats for that rabbit, and I kind of want to
love
use it. But it's so powerful. So going up to the
we
mouth
have the
of the
holy
cave,
hand grenades.
going up to the mouth of the cave, you see that you realize this is why they found it. The entrance is decorated with destroyed automatons.
Oh shit!
Like their parts ripped off, their arms just destroyed. Their faceplates are like hung on a string above the cave entrance. In loose common above the door, you see "No Enter," that's scrawled in like this red writing, with very crudely drawn skulls around it and phrases like "Death here" and "Die, die, die."
Yeah, I think we found the
and
place.
then there's like spikes, and then some spikes have automatons on it.
I'm not sure if this is the place. It looks a little cozy.
But it's like a 10-foot cave entrance.
Asking for. Here we
Are
go.
you guys leaving the animals outside?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me make sure I have the right thing. I hope this works, but I don't know if it will. If the map looks weird, I'm sorry. Boom. What do you guys see? It's just, okay, so it is just like an actual cave then.
Yeah.
This was an experiment. I've been working
Cool.
on this. Okay. Yeah, this goes into, and as a
Do we see us?
top left.
Other side.
I wanted to experiment with this and see if it would work, so I can. This excites me. You don't have light. Like, you don't have your light spell up, but it's not dark. It appears that there is natural, almost skylights built into the cave. Whether they be natural or unnatural. Yeah, they look kind of like natural. This cave is a lot more icy, so it looks like there might be holes somehow that have
Am I
formed.
supposed to see anything?
Top left. So Anubis not seeing
Nope.
anything. Does everybody else see stuff?
Yep.
Anubis, you might need to just zoom out.
We're good. I see it now. No, it just popped up.
Yeah, I had to. Sometimes I have to give players. I just basically just set your light to 600 so everybody can see stuff. But yeah, hey, what do you guys do?
I did.
Onward.
Party order. Okay. Walking down. It's pretty cold in here. You do see that the cave starts to expand, and eventually you see what looks like destroyed bodies of automatons. You saw like scraps of metal as you were entering, but these are like fully destroyed bodies.
Okay.
Did you do anything?
Anything handy on them, or?
I'll make an investigation check.
Phoenix will check as well.
Hey, Enix, who rolled that?
That was
I did.
Anubis. Hey, these marks on it look familiar. You've seen
Oh,
these marks
snap.
before. They look like when Ildren cast Lightning Bolt. These look similar to it.
All right.
What are you
Guys,
guys expecting? It's wrong.
this looks
I'm gonna
like-
tell you, it's wrong.
it looks like
I'm just gonna put you guys
these
on
were
hold.
struck by lightning.
Yeah, similar to like that. You've seen trees struck by lightning.
awesome.
You kind of get these ones are a bit old, but you get a very faint smell of like burned metal. Do you continue further?
He's like, yeah, nope, not lightning at all.
Yeah, it was lightning, I swear.
Yeah, Tomb the robots. Do you continue further?
Yeah.
Okay. Walking in here, this has more natural. Sorry, he is right there. This has more natural lights. Sorry, not all of you.
Ooh.
There we go. So entering the cave.
That's a lot of bodies.
Make a perception check, Ildren. And no, make a perception check, Enix, my bad. He is the highest passive. Okay, this is a workshop. The cave opens up to a large chamber. Scattered across the ground, you see bodies of automatons in various pieces. You see workshop tables off to your right, supplies scattered across the area. There appears to be a platform in the back.
Okay.
What do you guys do?
Yeah. Just,
You can move your guys. You can move yourselves. Where are you guys going?
I'm gonna go to where's the tables. Notice anything in particular of what they might be doing, or if there's any
That
valuables?
automaton on the table, you don't have to make a perception check for this. It's taken apart.
Just deconstructed.
Yeah.
Methodically,
It's
or just crudely?
Pretty. Now you have to roll a perception check. You want specifics like that.
I honestly just smack it off the table because I don't.
Yeah,
know.
you're just like, you start to think, and it just makes you angry. Anubis mad.
Yes.
Here, I'll do a perception check.
What is this? Here,
Those are tables of tools. Those aren't weapons. They look like weapons. Those are tools.
this,
That's the platform.
That's like
I
a
think.
raised platform.
this.
As you are looking them over, you hear a sound. Everybody hears it.
What kind of sound?
You enter into my domain and you expect to escape unharmed, but you face the might of Gorg, Whizzleton. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Did he say whiz?
Whizzleton.
Berg Whistleton.
as
Dude,
a
I don't
tarp
like to
is
gargle
thrown
whiz.
off of a something that on the
Oh,
platform that you
shit.
did not see, but now you see it. What appears to be a 3-armed mech, and sitting in a little control panel in the center, you see a little green humanoid. The
Oh
3
my
arms appear to be
gosh.
like 2 like almost claw arms, and on the left it appears to be like something with electricity. I spent a long time working on this, dude. Let's see how this fucking rolls. Are we gonna do that tonight, or are we gonna wait?
I got time. Anybody gotta go?
Let's do it.
We're gonna do this fight. Oh, it's probably gonna go till like 12 o'clock. Whew. Okay, hold on. Fuck, I'm on the wrong thing. Hold on. It's gonna be epic real quick. At his turn. Initiative. Okay, he rolled 14.1. He gets his surprise round, and then it will go. Hold on, let me put on the combat music real quick.
Wait, where's the initiative?
Oh, it's right there. I exited out of it.
Click on your character.
Oh yeah,
and
so
then on the
click
screen,
on your token,
and then
and then click initiative.
It's gonna be next to your
initiatives in
armor
the top
class.
middle.
And it's
Yeah.
right next to your AC, isn't it?
Yeah. In between armor class and speed.
Okay, cool.
You
That's
got a 9.
You got 9.
Easily enough. I spent a long
I
time.
had to zoom in.
You know what I was saying? I'm working on homebrew stuff.
Yeah.
This dude I was working on. Oh, okay, so he gets a surprise round. What's his speed? 5, 10. He's gonna roll. Strength check. 15. Oh yeah, jumps over here. Actually, he would have gone that way, so he would have jumped like right there. It's like 30, 35, 40. That's where he gets 45. He's going to point the electricity arm at you. I need at everybody in front of him. So I need Attune, Ildrin, and Enix to make dexterity saving throws.
Toasty.
Phoenix got a 12.
Oh, there you go. The big man nimbly rolls out of the way.
Hey, Enix fails.
Children got an
Ildrin
18.
succeeds. So Enix fails, but he takes half damage because it's lightning. So everybody takes half of what I'm about to roll.
Oh, shit.
Which is...
Oh, my hell.
Everybody takes 20 points of lightning damage as the arm on his left just spins up and you hear like... And then similar to your lightning spell, just a fucking lightning bolt just comes in front of him. Yeah. Let me make sure that would hit everybody. Oh yeah, definitely. He has 60 feet of range on that bitch. Okay.
I look a little mortified.
Surprise round ends. That was his action to move. He doesn't have anything else he can do. Oh, God, I'm so happy. He's like my first boss, guys. Nubis, your turn. What are you doing?
Wait, so
Sh-
Nubis didn't take it.
No, I'm away.
So
That's why I said I looked a little concerned.
I took.
What you doing, Anubis?
35 feet. I'm gonna... Shit, I don't know if I should get closer or not. Probably. I don't know.
He has 3 arms. 2 of them are claw grips, and the third one is a lightning thing.
So like a grabby type of grip.
Yeah, they're vice grips.
You know what? From this range, I'm gonna bonus action light my sword. And then
You want to bonus
after
action light your sword or bonus action rage?
bonus action rage.
Okay, that's I was.
And then I'm going to shoot him with the pistol.
Yeah, so you can shoot him twice. No, you can shoot him once because you can shoot him twice because it's fully
Twice.
reloaded. You have 4
Yeah.
shots. Yeah, so make your 2 attacks. You do not. I'm just so happy. The first one. Yeah, they both miss.
Dang.
You shoot, and even though he's actually no, they do hit the wood, but they just kind of. And you see that the mech is made out of metal that appears to have like wooden or wood parts, mainly like a wood structure skeleton that appears to have metal on it.
Okay, I'm going to stop there then and say shit.
Okay, it is his turn. He does not get his lightning cannon back though.
So you guys die, I swear.
So he's gonna go 5, 10,
Before we get the arm.
25. He's gonna make 1 attack at a tune. It's 23. So Toon takes 16 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled as that arm locks on you, so you're restrained. Or you're grappled. Actually, yeah, make a strength saving throw real quick. Okay, so no, you're not grappled. It tries to grapple you, but you're able to wrestle free from it. The second hand is going to target Ildren. 23.
2 23s in a row.
I'll make a strength saving throw.
Oh,
You do. You actually do. You
Are.
escape it.
You are.
I take how much damage?
19 bludgeoning damage.
You're like 39 damage down. 40
He's
down.
rolled. He rolled really well on those damage. And yours, he rolled really well. Enix.
I am. Sorry, I just gotta read something real quick. I'm gonna cast Charm Person.
Hold on. Read Charm Person real quick.
There it is. Attempt to charm a humanoid you can see within range. It must make a Wisdom saving throw and does so with advantage if you or your companions are fighting it. Never mind.
No, if you're fighting it, it has advantage.
Yeah. Okay. Never
Do you
mind.
still want to do that?
Nope.
Okay. Does Enix have Charm Person? I didn't know that.
He does.
You have your dagger back, by the way.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, he didn't keep that.
Can I get sneak attack if I move up on him?
You can get sneak attack from. You don't have to move up on him.
I
guess yeah, unless you wanted to throw your dagger.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I'm gonna attack him.
If you move back here, you get advantage. So yeah, you can roll a hit, and you'll have sneak attack.
19.
19 will hit. So roll sneak attack. Sneak attack! Damn.
21.
Very nice.
Hold on.
That's good.
Dagger. Yeah, fuck you,
What? You hit it with your short sword. It does not appear to do as much damage as you think it should.
14 hit.
Yes.
6.
Okay. Your dagger seems to be like. So you hit it with your short sword, and it like cuts deep, but it doesn't cut as deep as you want. And then you hit with your dagger, and it actually like splinters the wood way more, and like you almost sink the blade in.
Okay.
So. Ilgen's turn. Actually, on the end of Enix's turn, you see that the goblin starts hitting a few buttons, and he goes, "Shields up!" And then hidden plates pop out. He seems more armored now. So he used, yeah, he is.
Here.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Lightning bolt.
Okay.
Sorry. That. Roll lightning. Yeah, 16.
As you cast it, you hit him, and then all of a sudden the arcane arm, and it like, it's almost like it's drawn to the electricity, and all of the lightning bolt doesn't even go past him, just goes straight into the arm, and you see it start spinning up again. And he does not appear to have taken any damage from that. But now he has his arcane arm back.
That's
so
what I thought. Alright, I'm moving back.
You're moving back. He's gonna take his opportunity attack against you. $17. Does a 17 hit? Okay. You take 21 points of bludgeoning damage.
Winnie?
21. You're not dead. You're unconscious. Gosh.
Wait, who was that? Who got hit?
Eldrin. How far do I
Damn.
make
So you
it?
see as he slams into you, and the vice grip like closes around you, but as soon as you go unconscious, it kind of just lets you go.
Don't even make.
Yeah.
Shiz.
Who's up next?
Tomb.
Tomb, your turn. What are you doing?
Okay, I'm
Children.
going to strike him with Divine Smite.
Oops. Sorry, that was the next turn. Hey, you could have, if you wanted to, you could use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll. Attune.
Hey, wait, what is that?
If you wanted to use your shield, your protector fighting style, to give disadvantage for the enemy's attack, which means you would have to roll twice and take the lower number.
Okay,
you want
I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that.
That doesn't waste your turn. It's just a thing you can do. He rolls better, so sorry. Attune, what are you doing?
Divine Smite.
Yeah,
Want
Divine
Divine Smite?
Smite.
All right, well, roll to hit with your longsword.
Okay.
That's gonna hit.
All right.
Now click on Divine Smite, right?
Yeah, make sure you have Divine Smite checked.
Okay.
It should be in like the
Okay.
damage below the weapon. So just make sure you have that checked, and then roll your damage by clicking on the longsword in chat.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
15 damage.
As you cut into it with your sword, your blade just doesn't seem to be doing as much damage as you thought it would. But the Divine Smite seems to blast right through. Anubis.
I am going to run and
Just out the cave.
no, yeah, run away. And I'm gonna run up to him and jump off this table.
Yeah, easily enough. Where do you want to?
I get advantage, right? Since Enix is
Yes,
random.
because Atune did not get advantage, so I'll say you're the one that gets advantage if you want to.
Okay.
Oh wait, Atune, you have another attack. You have
Oh,
two
wait, I'll
attacks.
wait.
Atune, what do you want to do?
I'm
You can hit him
pausing.
again.
Okay. Yeah, I'll hit him again.
Yeah, you can divine smite him again if you want to.
Beam.
He does not have the moonbeam. We did that wrong with Carson. He's not supposed to have moonbeam. So you go to hit. It doesn't use a divine smite because you didn't hit, so you don't have to use it. But yeah, you're not able to hit him. So yeah, Anubis, you run up there. You can attack with advantage. Bonus action, light the sword on fire.
Yep, of course.
Okay. Yeah, roll to hit with advantage.
Let's see here.
$17.
You see like you would hit, but one of the armor plates is just in the way, and it just stops your blade. The second attack does hit though.
Okay. Shit, what the hell? Let's do it. Reckless attack.
You don't mean reckless. Do you mean
Frenzied, I mean. That's what I meant. The extra attack.
frenzied gives you an extra attack with your bonus action, which you just used to light your sword.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can do that next turn.
Hit
But yeah,
then.
roll damage. I think you had the wrong thing. Oh wait, no.
Oh, I have my empowered on. That's my
Yeah,
bad.
so re-roll the damage without the empower. But
Well, it's 16.
yeah, it's 16, definitely. But re-roll the damage without the empowered blade.
Oh.
So just re-roll the fire damage. Roll 1d6 fire. Damn. So, damn. Okay.
22.
Yeah, you slice into it and just cut like one of the arms. You actually cut like part of the arc cannon arm. Some of the electricity like curls off and onto your blade, but it doesn't like affect you. Your hands go a little bit numb. That's it. It's his turn again. He's going to move right here. And I need a Tomb and Anubis to make a dexterity saving throw. Anubis can add... Hold on. Anubis, you have advantage. And you get to add something. No.
So it's 14 plus whatever.
Hold on.
Are you looking for the danger sense?
No, it's a Tomb has something that he can help you with.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You get to add +3 to that.
17.
So,
No,
so
+4 to that.
18.
So you save, but a Tomb takes full damage.
Poor Tomb. Poor soul.
Hold on. Let me make sure a Tomb got that too. Dex, yeah, okay.
And he's plated, doesn't that a current?
No, I was thinking about it, but I'm not that mean. Oh, that was a shitty roll.
He's down.
Yeah, so Toon takes 36 points of lightning damage, and Anubis takes half of that.
Tomb is down.
Yeah.
Half of 36, so 13.
Enix.
Or not 13, 17, 16.
Yeah.
He
18.
is...
Can I actually use my
Stone's endurance, yes.
Stones? Yeah. 1d12, right?
Hmm.
Okay. Cool. Thanks.
Can I do burning hands without getting everybody? 15 foot.
Yeah. He's 10. Yeah, you could hit him.
Just you and me, pal.
You guys have healing potions, you know. Takes an action to feed it to somebody.
Mm.
Oh, he has to make a dex saving throw, right?
No, there's no saving throw.
I think there is for burning hands. What's your spell save DC? I'm 99% sure he's gonna.
13.
He fails. So yeah, he takes.
Oh yeah,
damage.
dexterity saving throw. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking fireball.
Ildren, make a dex saving
I'm
throw.
learning.
Actually, make it with advantage.
Who's that?
This hasn't happened before, but make your saving throw with advantage.
Let's roll another one. Nope.
Oh no, we failed one. But you guys notice as the staff that Ildren is holding starts to like pulse a little bit.
Hmm.
You haven't seen this before. Because you haven't gone down. A 2, make a death saving throw. What's with me killing people on their first game?
Right.
This happened to Rachel too.
So if you go down next to your hit dice, you'll see it's like in the middle of your character sheet. It says
To the right.
successes, failures, death saves. Just click on death saves.
Right above your weapons and attacks and stuff.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
so that's 1 success.
Very good.
So click
Anubis, your turn.
the success.
Little dot right above that. Okay, I am going to feed my. I have a mass healing potion or whatever, the big one.
The
whatever.
greater?
Greater. I'm going to give that to Ildren as an action.
Yeah,
I'm
easily
going
enough.
to
Action.
Bonus action my attack against him.
Ildren, okay, you either one of you can roll 44 plus 4.
Let the guy giving it to me roll it.
Alright.
Oh shit.
So you heal 18 hit points.
And then make my attack, yeah.
Yes.
Do I get advantage still or no?
No, because he moved and Enix isn't flanking him anymore. But 21 hits. You also notice after the goblin's turn ended, it seems like the armor plates like went away.
Cool.
Damn. Anubis does so much damage.
I gotta save my friends.
At the end of your turn, he starts slamming buttons. Actually, no, he doesn't slam buttons. He takes out a hammer and he starts just hitting the inside, and you see some of the damage you did starts actually fixing itself. A little bit, not a lot. Like, he doesn't heal too much, but it seems like he heals a little bit.
What a bitch.
As he says, emergency repair!
I got you, friend.
It's his turn. He's gonna make... God damn it. He's gonna make, No, he's gonna stay there. Yeah, one attack at Enix and one attack at Anubis. So for Anubis, he rolled a 12.
Nope.
And then for Enix, he rolled a 3. He has plus 10. What? Fuck. Enix, your turn.
Yes, saved us.
Poison. Okay.
What is it? What is it?
Constitution.
Okay, 1 second. You hurl the glob at it. Doesn't seem to do anything. It hits like the armor. Doesn't seem like poison damage is going to do anything to his suit.
Sucks.
Ildrin?
You're alive.
Yeah, you're prone on the floor. And you think the reason he didn't step forward and attack you is because the way the suit is built, it's not the best visibility. So, no.
Adding bolt.
You're going to have disadvantage then. Also, you see that a tomb is down.
Cascading.
Yeah. I rolled a hit. You do not have disadvantage. No, you don't. That definitely
Nice.
hits. Next attack on him has advantage. 16. So you see as you shoot the guiding bolt, it just slams into him. And it appears like the glowing yellow radiant energy sticks to like some of the weak points in the mech suit. So
Cool.
a tomb. Sure.
Table.
Yeah, I assume you went around. To make another death saving throw. Another failure.
This is
Anubis.
first.
Failure.
Oh, first failure, my bad. First. Anubis.
Okay, now I'm gonna go even more angry. So I'll do
say
my frenzy and reckless.
I'll say with your full movement you could move like over Attun's body to get advantage.
Cool.
If you wanted to.
So I get 3 or 4.
So reckless gives you advantage, but you don't need to do that because you already have advantage.
Oh, I
so
have
you
advantage,
get
so I don't
3
do that.
total attacks if you use your bonus action.
Okay, yeah, 3.
You get
Oh,
2 attacks from your
4.
attack action, and then a bonus action to attack.
Right.
You get
Yeah.
So you get
Okay.
3
Okay.
total.
Sorry. Yep. Gotcha.
So roll 3 attacks at advantage.
Little bitch about
He's
to
flaming.
die.
I'll say that your advantage doesn't use up the thing. Yeah, that hits. That hits. That hits. Damn it. He didn't use his save.
Yes.
Hold on, yeah. 16, 28, 34, 38, 40, 49.
This little goblin's pissing me off.
At the end of your turn, he's going to use... He's going to use 2 of his legendary actions to make 2 attacks at you. So the first one is a 16, which hits.
It
And then
hits.
The second one, make a strength saving throw. Second one is a 24. Ooh, so the second one actually has advantage then. Just see if he gets a natural 20. No, he does not. So you take 25 points of bludgeoning damage, halved to 14. No, half to 12. and you are grappled. Which means you have disadvantage on attack rolls. Unless you use an action to break it.
Okay.
His turn next. He's going to... Hold on, I'm checking the rules on grapple to make sure I don't fuck this up. Alright, he's going to make 2 attacks. 1 attack at Enix, the second attack at Anubis with advantage. So, Enix. 15?
Yes.
Ah, that new armor. Shouldn't have given it to you. And then Anubis. 20, but not natural. Anubis, you take 19 points of bludgeoning damage, halved to 9. Or, yeah.
Okay.
Enix.
I'm half health, baby. Keep it strong.
Fire bolting is
Disadvantage.
oh shit, I'm close. Never mind. I'm just attacking with my sword and doing my regular. Hey, advantage.
Yeah. He does have me grappled. Does it still
If you
count?
grapple, so you're technically not a threat. So I would say no. So you can't really get sneak attack.
24.
That still hits.
7. My longsword. And my dagger. 23.
By the way, he's
Nice.
looking bloodied.
10. So 17 total.
Short sword. Okay, as you hit him with the sword, it doesn't appear to do as much damage.
The dagger sinks in.
The dagger seems to do, yeah.
Nice. Got that crevice, you know. It's some
Which is
chords.
funny, because you have a hand with your short sword, but with your dagger, you're just stabbing him with your
Yeah.
nub. Ildrin, your turn.
I'm going to bonus action, healing hand. So, Doom gets 6 hit points,
Okay, Tomb, you have 6 hit points.
and then
You don't
You're alive.
and then I'm casting healing word.
That's a bonus action.
Okay, well, I'm doing 2 bonus actions. So.
You can't.
Can't cast a spell as my action. I did a bonus action.
Healing word is a bonus action.
Right.
You can't make a bonus action an action.
No. Oh.
Are you using action for your healing word?
Healing hands, we decided is a bonus
Or
action.
healing hands.
And healing word is also a bonus action.
Hmm.
Healing hands is supposed to be an action, and we decided it was a bonus action. So you have to choose one or the other.
That is one bonus action. Okay, well.
Just do the mass one. He still
Okay.
gets septed.
Can I see him from down there? No,
Can you see a tune?
No, I'm gonna heal him 6. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna stand up, and I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray on him.
Yeah, roll your 3 things. Oh, I forgot to roll. Nope. 16 hits, roll again. You roll 3 times. It's gonna hit.
That's what I'm talking about.
That'll hit.
Nice.
Damn it, I keep forgetting to do that. Yeah, they all hit.
Nice.
11. All right. At the end of your turn, he's going to use his 2 legendary actions, and you see him slam the buttons, and the shields pop back up again. Hasn't really been that effective because you guys have been rolling well anyways, but he'll try. June, you are at 6 health. You use half your movement to stand up.
You can move away, heal, and move.
Attack.
I am going to move away.
He's gonna
He
get
will get an opportunity of attack,
so you
which
can't
means he'll have a chance to hit you.
and stay close and just attack him.
Yes.
And then if you go down,
Drinking a potion for yourself, by the way, is a bonus action.
so you can do that and then attack him.
Yeah, so you could drink a potion and then attack.
Okay, then I'll do that. Would that be the
You can either choose the greater or the regular. The greater will heal you more.
I'll do the greater.
Okay, roll. Go to the dice roller on the side. You see that little d20? It's the little thing with a bunch of triangles that
on the
forms a
map.
rough circle.
The 5th one.
Oh, okay, yeah. D20.
Yeah, hover over that and hit. Go to D4 and hit the number 4. So you heal 15 hit points. So you are at 21. And then you want to attack him?
Yep.
Yeah, roll to hit with your longsword. And if you hit, you can smite that ass. That's gonna.
Nice.
Fuck, even with
Yeah.
his bonus, it still hits.
Yeah.
Ah.
The elephant man.
Yeah, you're smiting him? Yeah, dude. Damn.
Don't underestimate the harbingers.
Your sword doesn't appear to cut, but the divine energy shines through.
Yeah.
Nice job.
And then you have one more attack.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And just so you know, your divine smite uses up your spell slots. So it uses up a first level spell slot to do it at level 1. And you have 4 of those.
So you have one more.
And then you also have 2 level 2 spells, which just does your divine smite at more damage. But just so you know.
see.
But, you know,
Okay.
it's a boss fight, so use your shit. 14 is going to miss, so your second attack misses.
Ah, man.
Anubis, your turn.
Oh, this bitch gonna die. All right. Everything I got.
3 attacks at advantage. Go. These optional flanking rolls are.
No, I get disadvantage. I'm grappled.
Oh, that's
Alright.
true. So it's just a straight
So
roll.
regular.
Straight roll.
Yes.
So the first 2 hit, right? Or second 2, I mean.
The,
Not the first one.
second one hits. The
Second one, just third.
You feel like the third one would hit, but the shield seems
The
to
shield.
Be, yeah, the armor. I'm just gonna tell you guys, it raises his AC by 3.
18.
Okay. Yeah, you slice into him, and he's just like ah! As the blade, like you actually see the blade peek into the cockpit a little bit. He's looking damaged, but he's not over yet. Okay, he's
Bonus
going
action.
To...
I'm gonna spit through the hole into
It's
his
not
face.
bonus action. I'll say that you didn't move. Your speed's 0, but yeah, you just make a dexterity check to see if you can land it in the hole. As I decide what he's gonna do. Does this thing come back? I rolled so many 4s to get his lightning arc thing back. It's annoying. It doesn't get it back. Yeah, you land it right in there.
Right in his face. Dig it.
He's going to attack. Hold on, I have to think. Okay. He's going to move over here and take the attack of opportunity from Enix.
Yeah, I'm doing with my dagger.
Yeah.
$15.
That misses. He's going to take the attack of opportunity from Attune. So Attune rolled a hit because he moved out of your range, so you get a free attack at him.
I do?
So yeah, because he moved out of your range.
Okay.
No,
Well, you stay where you are, but you get to attack him because he moved out. Since he's like
Okay.
leaving your threatening square, you get to like hit him.
roll to attack.
Yeah, just roll to hit.
18.
That misses.
Okay.
So that was
Those
5,
shields.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's bringing you with him. He starts climbing, and he just raises his arm, and he's going to spike you into the ground. So make a dexterity saving throw at advantage. And he's going to make a strength check to try to just spike you.
Yeah, you got it.
Well, he might not. Okay. So, he has yeah, he... Fuck.
There's no way.
He's like half up the wall, by the way. So he slams you down. I'll say you take half damage, but then that's halved again. So you only take like a d6 of damage.
Do I get like an attack of opportunity as I fall?
No, because it's forced movement. So you take 2 points of damage as you land. But you do end up standing, so you are standing, and he's 15 feet above you. So you could kind of hit him. But he's like halfway up that wall. And as his turn ends, the armor plates go away. Enix, your turn. I'm mad that didn't work. It was such a cool idea.
It was a cool idea. I'm just nimble.
It's a fucking cat-like reflexes.
I'm gonna firebolt him.
Yeah, roll a hit. Roll to hit. You just hit the wall. You're afraid of hitting Anubis but then Anubis falls and you're like, and then you're distracted by it and it's just a mess. You still have your movement though if you want to move. Ildren.
I've been waiting to cast this fucking thing.
Fireball?
Nope. While he's going up the side, sorry Anubis if this is...
It's okay. Do it, baby.
Casting it on the side of the mountain.
The stuff that he's like ripping onto?
Yep. Casting Erupting Earth.
Oh, God. Okay.
Got to make like a dex.
I would say
dodge.
usually you could put it in a spot that wouldn't hurt Anubis, but since it's a curved path and Anubis is right behind him, it's gonna hit him anyways.
It's fine.
But what saving throw do they make? Ildren? Put it in chat. What saving throw?
Yeah, hold on. It is dexterity saving throw.
Oh, he's not good at those.
And he's got to beat a 16. Oh.
He rolled a 2.
I'm fine.
You technically get advantage, too.
No, it doesn't matter. I'm fine.
So what does he take?
You get half or
You take half, but then you also, I think
half because
Anubis is going to take
bludgeoning or
half.
something?
Yeah, so Anubis is going to take like quarter damage.
Perfect. See, you knew I'd be fine.
Ildren.
Text from work.
Alright, well, roll damage for your spell.
This late at night.
I'm the boss, so I get those whenever.
I'm sick and can't come in.
That was not bad. 23.
23.
Alright, I'll say it makes... He falls down like 5 feet, so he's within melee with you, Anubis. And the stuff that he was climbing on becomes difficult terrain for him. And he takes 23 points of damage.
I'll take 11 half.
11
to
half. Yeah, so you take like 6. Or like, 5 points of damage. He's looking hurt.
But
he's going to use
down.
his 2 legendary actions to make attacks at Anubis to try to vice grip him, so you have trouble hitting him.
It's not his turn.
Yeah, legendary actions, man.
Son of a bitch.
Those are actions he can just take at the end of any turn. Fucking hell! Okay, so make a strength saving throw. You make the strength saving throw at advantage. By the way, we should have been doing that. Anyways, you succeed. But you do take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as he tries to grab you. Okay. And then Tomb, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move towards him,
Hey, so that's 5,
which is
10,
30.
15, 20, 25, 30. Yep.
and then I'm gonna attack him.
Okay, make 2 attacks.
You got this, man. Save my patootie.
First one just misses, but the second one,
Roll again.
yeah.
There we go.
Crit, crit, crit. Oh,
Oh.
so
Quite
close.
Let's
close.
go.
You're gonna Divine Smite this one?
Yep.
Okay. Roll damage.
This is the killer blow right here.
He's looking really hurt. If it wasn't for that half damage from non-magical weapons, he would be hurt. He would be dead, but he's not. Yeah, he's looking extremely hurt. Anubis, your turn.
You know what it is. This bitch make me angry. Bitch lasagna. I'm gonna reckless attack, as well to
Alright,
get
roll
that
the hit.
advantage.
Let's roll damage for this. Let's just roll damage to see how it does. How do you want to do this?
All right, hell yeah. Okay, so as his little clambering body's inside, you know, and he's like, "Rah," I'm gonna.
I will say this: you cannot, for a very specific reason I'm about to reveal after this, you cannot kill the goblin.
Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to take the sword and, like, you know, jump up and just like slash it down the front of the machine armor thing. We'll cut it into 2 pieces, and then as he falls out, I'm just gonna kick him in the nads like as hard as possible.
Okay, I'll
And then he's
say
gonna fall on the floor.
as your blade is about halfway through it, you see him quickly hit a button, and then you finish cutting it, and he's able to just get off to the side, but then he has to like come back out because there's not enough room for him. You kick him, and all of a sudden, you see like it's almost like a makeshift rocket pack on his back goes off, and he goes flying 60 feet into the air as the mech explodes.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
No, because it's force movement technically.
Damn it!
I need Anubis and a Tomb to make dexterity saving throws. With advantage, Anubis. Okay, so those are both fails. You both take 22 points of fire damage. As the mech explodes. And I just want to say, did you guys think that this was a 1-phase boss battle? Did you guys think?
Shit.
He got phase 2, motherfucker.
I need to heal. I need to heal.
As he lands here, and as he lands, it's his turn. And you see him say, okay. We don't need to, like, fight to the death, do we? So I'm going to describe him a little bit more now that he's outside the mech. You see on his right hand, he has this long silvered spike, basically. On his left hand is some sort of, like, crossbow contraption just strapped to the wrist. And he has, like, this frizzled hair that's, like, singed off. And you see, like, these weird blue crystals almost, like, growing out of his hand. And they kind of, like callus, they're all over the top, the palm of his hands, and then like they go down his arms into the elbows of both hands. And that's what he says. What do you do?
Shit. He's gonna attack me.
Like, we could all just like I don't know why you're attacking me, but I can get you some cool shit if you don't kill me. That's what he's saying.
Can we try to discuss it first?
Yeah, but if we didn't destroy your mech, you would have killed us.
You do not know that, okay? Slaves go for high market value, so I probably would have at least saved most of you that I could. But I mean, look at me. I'm no medic.
Is it Enix's turn yet?
Yeah, it's Enix's turn.
Okay. He is casting Ice Knife.
Oh, you're attacking him?
Yep.
Okay. Flies right by him. Let me pull up the second stat block that I prepared for tonight.
You're gonna kill me, bro. You're gonna kill me.
Does it hit and explode and the damage?
No,
to him?
because he's at an angle, so it goes to the behind him. Yeah, what does Ildren do?
Casting fireball.
Dang it, he's gotta heal me first.
Okay, yeah. He's gonna make his dexterity saving throw. Oh wait, he's better at this outside of the mech than inside of the mech.
That's a fail. Where's my...
Demeched, I like that.
I'm doing it so it doesn't
Yeah.
hit. So it doesn't hit.
Yeah, you can easily make it so it doesn't hit him. He takes 33 points of damage. He's looking bloodied. A 2, make it a saving throw. Your death saving throws are reset though, because you went back up. 1 success. Forget you get to add your own charisma bonus to your saving throws. That's cool. Anubis. He still has his hands hold out, even though he's way more singed than he was.
All right, and how far away is he? He's like 15 feet.
He's 15 feet up, but he's also at an angle, so I'd say he's probably like 30 feet away from you.
30 feet, so I could get up there.
It's difficult terrain to climb because it was all. It'd already be kind of difficult to climb, but it's more difficult because it's been erupted earth.
Can I try an athletics to see if I would make it? If I
You would
did,
yeah, I'm just gonna say you're gonna have to spend your action. You're gonna spend all your movement and your action, and maybe you can get to the top.
all right. Well, I'm not going to do that then. I'm just going to cast Firebolt.
Okay, so you can just do that then. So yeah. Just so everybody knows in the comments, this is a modified version of Fireball that uses his strength score because of his weapon, and it's an enchanted item, so it uses his strength score instead of his intelligence score, and he can cast it while raging because it's his magic item. Before anybody gets mad, that hits.
Do I get 2?
You just get 1
One.
because it's the spell. Technically, it doesn't do the extra fire damage.
Oh,
as the
sorry,
ranged
that was
weapon,
my
so
bad.
it's just 11.
11.
Okay, it's his turn. And he goes, well, you win some,
Oh.
you lose some. He pulls out a potion and he drinks it,
Can
and he
Can my
turns invisible.
bonus real quick before he does that? Can I
Yeah.
like dash away or whatever?
Yeah, you can move.
I want to move as far away as I can. So,
He drinks a potion, and he turns invisible.
okay. Hey, bro, I need healing.
Enix is gonna watch steps and
Okay, make a perception check. Okay, Ildren. Oh, okay, good thing you had advantage. Oof, we're good. It was a natural 1 and a different number.
I'm gonna cast Magic Missile on Anubis. I'm just kidding.
You're gonna heal Attune. You can
okay.
move up to him and heal him with Healing Word.
Will that hit me too? Or...
Well, it's 60 feet, so you could. Okay. Attune, you heal 9 hit points. It's your turn. It's your. This is the second time going down in one fight. Ooh.
Okay, I'm gonna use a healing potion.
You want to use your healing potions that are 1 use, or you want to use your healing hands? Which is
I'll
30
do
hit.
I'll do my healing
Yeah.
hands.
You have 30 hit points, so you can just give that all to yourself with 1 action. Do you want to just heal yourself 30 hit points?
Yes.
You
Okay,
get
so
8. Please.
Oh, thanks.
yeah, so you heal 30 hit points more.
Okay.
On initiative count 20, he's going to use his layer action. Fuck. Damn it! You hear an explosion go off on the platform. and he takes some damage.
Does he appear?
It doesn't break his invisibility though, because it wasn't him using it, so that's fine. But
His little
I put
grenade
this in
didn't
here as a
work.
joke because I didn't expect it to go. Okay. So you just hear it. You just hear an explosion. He goes, ah, fuck.
All right, he's up on the platform. Sounds like.
That's where you heard it.
All right, Enix is.
But that was, I will say that actually, it's Anubis' turn after that. So
I'm gonna take my action to use my what is it's the one underneath my greater potion, because I used that one.
just a regular healing
Just
potion.
the regular healing potion. How much is that one?
2d4 plus 2.
Oh, turn orders in my way.
So 7.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I'm going to bonus action firebolt in this square here.
Yeah. Roll the hit. Okay. If there was something there, it would have been dead. But there's nothing there.
It was just as a guess.
Enix. Where are you climbing up? Yeah, but no, where? What wall are you climbing up? Okay, make an athletics check. Because you're a rogue, you have so much movement. But... Acrobatics or athletics, your choice. Yeah, you're stopped right, like, yeah, actually, you can make it to where you are because you have like 90 feet of movement. So, yeah, you jump up, flip, use your
90
tail.
feet? My hell.
It's he action dash, bonus action dash, and then movement. Rogues man.
Oh my lord.
Okay, yeah, you're up at the top. You already used your action, so that's gonna have to be next turn. Ildren.
Fly, baby, fly. You haven't used it yet.
I am.
You want to look? Make a perception check.
I can fly and then look.
It's your action to go into that. Well, you use your action to go into angel form. Yeah, roll a perception check. That was his second natural one, but he has advantage.
Oh, and I called it.
No way.
Looking around, you are 100% sure he is not in your line of sight. Looking around, you do look at the sky and you realize there's a zip line that goes from like the top of the platform connected to the ceiling all the way to the outside of the cave. And whatever that explosion was might have been trying to get him to the zip line. Just letting you know. So you didn't notice it when you came in here, but now you're like, hey, there's like a zip line, like an escape line.
We should try to cut that.
But you do see dusty footprints that look fresh over here.
Okay.
Like going towards the exit.
All right, I'm pointing at. He's there.
Tomb, your turn.
Can I use divine sense?
Divine sense only works in celestial.
Okay.
And he's probably, you get the sense if this is a celestial or fey goblin, then fuck. But
yeah,
you get the sense he's probably not without even using it. I'll just
Okay, then I'm gonna move. Let's see.
Okay. Ildren points over here and says he's in this direction. So you can move 60 feet if you want to use your action to dash.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. So then I'll move. Darn it. I'll move right here.
Anubis, your turn.
Let's see. So I can be how far over?
Do you want to use your
40.
action to dash? Because you can move 80 feet.
Yeah, I'll go sit right in front of the entrance. Right there. Right there. Or exit or whatever. And then
What's your passive perception?
passive perception 1.
That's 11. Got it.
Oh,
It's
11.
10 plus. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Enix, what are you doing?
Back.
So 90 feet. Ildren?
This little dude might better fail this stealth roll.
Actually, right before Anubis goes, move back to where you were, Ildren. Yeah, all the way back to where you were. You were standing right by that thing, weren't you? Right before he goes, another layer action happens. You see the automatons that are on the floor start to like shake and jiggle a little bit. Make a strength check. Strength saving throw, my bad. Make a strength saving throw. And Attune, make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
And that's all. Yeah. Attune and
Anubis.
he doesn't need to make a strength saving throw. He's fine. Attune. Ildren. Yeah. I gave all these stuff funny names. Makes me laugh. 13. Okay. So Attune, one of them grabs your leg, but you're able to shake it off. The one right next to you, Ildren, grabs your legs, and you are restrained. So your speed is 0, and you have to use your action to break it. Now it's your turn. As the automatons shake and come to life. They don't appear to be like, hello, or anything. They just like...
I roll a strength check to get out.
Yeah, roll a strength. They would use your action to get out.
Decide to do that. To toss from where I'm at. How far can I throw that sleeping top?
30 feet? What's the range of a dart? 20 to 60, isn't it? Yeah. So 20 feet with normal, 60 with disadvantage, and it's an improvised weapon, so you just add your strength or your dex. But it affects a 5-foot range, so you don't need to hit the target. Okay. Yeah, roll with disadvantage.
And what am I adding?
Your dex or your strength. Technically, you would have disadvantage because you're restrained, but since it's you don't get double disadvantage, but it's disadvantage. But just so you know, you would be getting double disadvantage. 8 or 7 plus your dex or your strength. You don't hit where you were looking. Just roll a d4. Okay, it does not hit Anubis. It hits on the other side.
Wait, do I hear anybody joking?
Nope. Attune.
Okay, I'm gonna dash up here.
Yeah. Anubis.
I don't see anything.
You can use your action to make a perception check.
Okay, I will do that. 14.
You don't see anything.
Okay.
Okay. At this point, you're starting to get the sense that he may be gone. Though how fast, you know, goblins are fast. You fought them before. He was an evergreen goblin. They're pretty fast, and it seemed, I'll say for, Enix, he seemed roguish, to say the least. He also seemed very smart, though.
Okay.
Looks like
So-
I've gotten away.
You think he passed me super far?
Was
He rolled a natural 20 when he was sneaking by you.
Damn it. All right. Well, I'm gonna go loot the mech.
Yeah, we'll do just the mech, and then we'll end it there. Roll for investigation. Actually, this is gonna be dramatic. You don't have to roll. As you go over to the mech, most of it's destroyed, burned to a crisp. There's metal shards everywhere. The one thing that isn't destroyed is the arm. The arcane arc arm is pretty destroyed, but it's glowing blue, and you look inside, and looking inside, you see this almost like a kind of like a geo type longer, basically like what's a rock, but it's dark blue, and you can just see like faint lines of electricity in it, and it ends in like an end that looks like it was just like cracked. So there's like, it looks like it's half of a stone, and it's just radiating this arcane electrical energy. What do you do?
that looks like my kind of energy.
Yeah, grab it.
I grab it.
As you grab it, you take
Oh no.
Like
8 points of electricity damage.
if Enix grabs it.
Anubis grabbed it.
No,
No,
I wasn't saying I
he
grabbed
told
it.
me
I
to
was telling
grab
him
it.
to grab it.
Yeah,
Oh, then you take 4 points of electricity damage.
just holding on to it.
Shock.
Yeah, like grabbing onto it hurts. I'll say for you though, it seems once you have your hold on it, it doesn't seem to shock you more. But if you leave it and then pick it back up again, you might get shocked again.
Hold on to it then.
For somebody else, it seems like it might continuously shock them. Just so you know. But since you're a blue dragonborn, I'm gonna give you this. And as you're looking at this, basically the only source of light in here besides the holes in the ceiling, you look around. You have no idea what. You just know that this dude was named Gorg Weaselton. Mission succeeded. You're 100% sure.
One down.
Maybe on the image texture, but that's not what it's supposed to be. We'll say that's like pieces of metal. It's like metal plating. You look around at your injured party, and that's where we're gonna end it.
I think this counts as us kicking his ass.
I agree. I kicked him in the nads. I feel pretty good.
Ooh, that was close, guys.
No kidding.
He got a strong opener.
How was
We lined
his
up.
health?
We lined
at
up
the end there?
perfectly.
That fireball did half his health.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
had. I'm not going to tell you his actually. I'm not going to tell you his stats because you might fight him in the future. But I will share the mech stats.
Was he pretty low though?
He was bloody.
Yeah, which
That's all I'm
means
gonna say. But I'm going to share the mech stats with everybody.
the homebrewed.
It's homebrewed. I worked on it really hard.
He was cool.
I gave him. I will say one thing that's different about his stats is I gave him max health, and you guys still fucking won. But you're supposed to take like the average, but I gave him max health
Oh
because.
yeah.
That was cool though. He was freaking tough though.
Yeah.
He almost killed us instantly.
It's because of the arc cannon. Then he got it immediately recharged by Ildren.
Yeah, that was.
So
I knew that was
works
a risk.
it works like a dragon's breath, where he has to roll a d6. If he gets a 5 or 6, he gets it back. And then he had a bonus to where if he took electricity damage, he would get it back.
Oh, that's cool. Couldn't do fireball.
It's like Thor and Iron Man charges suit.
Yeah, he was so much fun to make.
He was cool. I liked his mech a lot.
Yeah.
The freaking grabbing. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, that was also. He was so much fun. He's a challenge rating 9, by the way.
Jeez.
Oh. We successfully didn't die, guys.
Got close.
Although, Atune, you need to work on your steady footing.
Atune has the highest AC out of all of them. He has a 20 AC.
And he kept every time he went to hit a tune, he hit him with like a 23.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's all.
All right, well, let's end it here.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Hey, thanks for stopping in. Thanks for the host and the follows. Don't forget, you can support the stream ordering Drunkards and Dragons merch. We got the flat brim hats. There's one right there. Show them. Pretty sweet. They're very nice. And we've also got the Drunkards and Dragons t-shirts, the Squip shirt. So we've changed it up a little bit going forward on Tuesdays, because you can see that Legion puts a lot of work into these Tuesday campaigns. So it takes, more than a week because it's all homebrewed. So every other week we'll be doing Misstrem. But between that, we're going to be working on, we're going to start the Curse of Strahd. Same group, all new characters. So next week we will do our first campaign in the Curse of Strahd. And then we'll be off a week after that because I'll be on vacation. And then after that we'll get back into it. So next week, Curse of Strahd, off for a week, then back to Listrin. So
might have to see some spicy photos coming.
Yeah, might get. We're gonna go down. I'm gonna go visit some streamers. So you'll follow social media, see some pictures from that. But again, thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to hit a follow on all the group, and welcome the Purple Haze. I thought he did a great job on his. Thought he did a great job on his first outing.
Thanks.
His character's accent.
Sorry for almost killing you twice.
That's fine. You're supposed to on your first time.
Everybody
Everybody have a great night. We'll see you. Well, we'll see you Thursday for Waterdeep. Later.